music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. And now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay. And I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. I should have known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. I'm okay, kitten. Hydrate, loser! The cat just came to check on me. She's like, Fern, what's wrong? Why are you singing Careless Whispers? It's stuck in my head, okay? I made a video with it today, which, in case you don't know, making a video involves hearing the song over and over and over again, and now it's stuck in my head. Anyways, hi. I was sitting there on the starting soon screen. I was like, it'd be really funny if I just started singing Careless Whispers with no context. The few of you that watched the video I posted, like, not that long ago, can, what's the words? Can understand the context, at least. Is there a singing fox on my screen, or is it just me? It's probably just you. Music videos suck like that, to be honest. No, I disagree. I disagree strongly. Because I make music videos of my favorite parts of my favorite songs. It's great. I get to hear the favorite parts of my favorite songs over and over again. It's so... I'm obsessed with my videos, okay? I watch them over and over again after I post them. I open my phone to check, I open YouTube to check my notifications to see if I got a comment, and if I got a comment, I reply to the comment, and then I watch the video, and if I didn't get a comment, I'm like, oh, I didn't get a comment, and then I watch the video. At least once, maybe 5 times. This channel's for me. You guys are just here. I say this a lot, but I'm not sure y'all understand the extent of it. Oh, man. Oh, wait, it's Ray? I could have sworn I saw you send a different message I was gonna reply to. Where'd it go? You didn't tell me about the lunch thing yesterday? Oh, yeah. No. I'll tell you the story, okay? So, this week was, like, Teacher Appreciation Lunch Week. And so we got given lunch. I didn't have to make lunch this week, which was peak. And I had a bowl of rice and chicken, basically. And so normally, if we have all 13 kids, I have to sit on the floor to eat, right? But we were missing a kid today, and when we're missing an odd number of kids, that means there's a table open. Because if we're missing an even number of kids, we won't move one of the tables. So, I'll still have to sit on the floor. So we're missing an odd number of kids, which was... I don't remember how many. Probably 3, because it wasn't 1. And so I was sitting in the chair. The tiny chair on the tiny toddler table. So, obviously, I don't have my food on the table, because the table is lower than my knees. And I'm eating rice, and I don't want... like the rice to fall off the spoon or the fork. I think it was a fork. Well, the fork while I'm eating, right? And all over my lap. So I'm holding the bowl in my hand. And I have it, like, propped up against myself, right? As one does. And I'm eating my lunch. And I just kind of hit the bowl wrong with the fork. And the rice just flings out over the table and onto the floor. You know, in the middle of the classroom. These toddlers, man, they made less of a mess that day than I did. And partly, that's because it was pizza day. So, all but 2 of them had pizza. And pizza doesn't make nearly as big a mess as spaghetti or rice does. Believe me, you don't want to have to clean up after toddlers after they've had rice. Oh my god. If they had rice, they would have made a bigger mess with the rice than I made a mess with the rice, okay? Understand this. But, like, still, it was extremely humiliating. Oh my god. I spilled my food everywhere. I'm just... This is the kind of week I've been having, okay? This is kind of week. 5 people, if they were here, could redeem glasses. Wait, no, 6. Yeah, it's been redeemed 1 time. And that's more than it used to have been redeemed. Oh my god. I finished my cutting board? That's awesome. Good job. Man. Ah. And that's also not to mention the fact that when I was bowling on Wednesday, I somehow tripped and fell into the lane. And I can tell you this, chat, I learned something. I learned something. And I knew this already, but there's a difference between knowing something and experiencing it. Boiling? Bowling lanes are very oily. It's kind of gross. I would not recommend falling hands first onto a bowling lane. I fell with my ball. I don't know how I managed that. Like, I kept my ball. I remember that. I still had my ball, like, in my hand. I don't know what I did, honestly. Like, anywhere between me beginning to trip and me ending the trip, it's just, I can't tell you what happened there, man. All I know is I was walking, then I tripped, and then I had fallen. And I missed it? Yes, you did miss it. Right, never leave me alone again. I'm lost without you, Ray. I might have scored better, but geez, I literally fell into the lane. And honestly, bro, I would just, whenever I was having to bowl on that lane, I'd just look at the smeared oil on there, and I'd just be like, dang, bro. This is not my day. This is not my week. I wanted to stream Thursday as I've been doing, although I think I didn't do it last week. I had a killer headache, bro. I was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that crap. And then yesterday I couldn't stream because my brother wanted to... He's dragged me and my dad into a tabletop game, so that'll be interesting. And we were having our session 0. Anyways. That's where I've been. I'm still alive. I posted video, so I am more alive than normal, technically, if you think about it. But yeah, no, I'm just between being sick and just basically, yeah, just being sick. I've not been streaming as much last week too, because I didn't feel the best last week either. I've not been streaming as much. Oh. I don't know, bro. And my streams have been falling off too. I played too much Tomodachi Life. People got tired of Tomodachi Life. I'm done with Tomodachi Life. That's a lie. We're gonna check on the island on every stream. But we won't play the game the entire stream. You see? Because the thing is, like... my problem is... You gotta consider my problem. This is a game that you have to play. You know? Like, you just have to play it. Because if I just don't play it for months, all of my characters' relationships are gonna decay. Fern and Luna are gonna get divorced. Carter and Connery are gonna get divorced. Everybody's gonna get divorced. Everyone's gonna break up. Like, it's not gonna be fun, okay? I want to play the game. But since I started playing it on stream, I want to play it on stream because I don't want you guys to miss any important events, you know? So, I guess here we are. So, unless I ever decide to play my island off stream, which I might do eventually, but who knows? My boyfriend went to take a shower like 35 minutes ago. He's still not back. I mean, I've done worse, man. I think my record's like 2.5 hours. Showers, man. I'm a lot better nowadays, but I had a real problem with showers growing up. I'd only shower once a week, but I'd stay in the shower for like an hour or like to an hour and a half. And it was just like I didn't know it had been an hour, you know? Like I just time blindness, man. It's especially bad when you're in a shower and you don't have any form of time telling device and you're alone, so you don't have any like reference for how much time has passed, you know? Like it's just it's such a like it's a time hole. It just eats your time. Um and what I did, literally a random YouTube comment gave me this idea and it literally saved my life. Um a random YouTube comment was like, "Hey, you know, if you have ADHD and you have problems, you know, with the shower, what you should do is you should play music when you're in the shower." And I was like, "Wait, that's genius." So I did. I put like 3 or 4 songs in a playlist and I'd play it when I took a shower, and now every time I hear the beginning of Vampire, I just remember the shower, but that's unrelated. No, it's actually very related. Because that was the first song in my first shower playlist, okay? I can't hear that intro without thinking of the shower now. Uh, okay, but that's just my life now. Anyways, I'd play, and it would give me, like, a frame of reference for how much time passes, right? While also being, you know, a cool, entertaining thing. I don't listen to music in the shower anymore, actually, because I just, like, I trained myself to take a 15-20 minute shower, and now I don't have to listen to music anymore because I've just, like, I've trained myself, right? I've trained myself to be faster at it, so I don't need help anymore. But I've just, life hack, okay? Life hack. If you have ADHD, like me, and you have, trouble with the shower or something else like that, and you just need, like, something to time you, do that. And it was like, you know, songs I was really familiar with. And I knew what order they were in the playlist. So I could be like, oh, okay. Can I have 4 songs in the playlist. Can I get out of the shower in 3 songs though? And I normally did. And it was huge. It was huge. I was just I whoever that random was that made that YouTube comment, thank you. You literally saved my hygiene. Uh Because one of the reasons that I only showered like once a week was because like it was such a tough experience for me. Because I'd go in and I swear I'd be in there for like 20-30 minutes and I'd come out and it had been like an hour to an hour and a half. Like, and I don't like losing an hour. It's not fun. You know, especially when you're in college and you're trying to study for stuff and you've got a million things to do. The last thing you want to do is waste an hour in the shower, bro. Um, I shower much more regularly now, I'll have you know. Not every day, but every other day. Every other day. And mostly I started showering more because I'm outside a lot with my job and I would get all sweaty and stinky and gross. And I just kind of realized, I was like, wait, I don't have to put up with being stinky. I can just take a shower. I can just take a shower in the morning before work. And I do. And it's great. I don't know how I lived before this. Like, how did how did I go that long without a shower, bro? I don't I don't get it. I feel gross when I haven't had a shower in too long. Like, I've trained myself correctly. I'm now actually interested in hygiene. Holy cow, I didn't think that would happen. Oh my god. At some point in your life, maybe you'll stop being a shut-in. I did. Although I was not really voluntarily. I wasn't really voluntarily a shut-in. It just kind of happened, you know. That's kind of what happens when you're homeschooled, and then COVID hits. So, like, you don't even have anywhere to go anyway. Like, and then after COVID unhits, like you've already lost all of the few connections you had, and at that point, it's just like, bro, I don't know. I'm just gonna stay at home all day. Like, what else am I gonna do? Nowadays, I go to work. Do I know anybody? No. I don't know anybody. But hey, I spend time outside. I have a tan line where my Fitbit goes on my wrist. Because the sun doesn't touch my skin where my Fitbit is. That's kind of how it works. And I say I have a tan line. That's generous, okay? But my skin color changed a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. I don't I don't tan that easily, but I tan a little bit. I will always be very pale. Um um even when I was in swim team as a kid, I remember I'd get like a tan. Like, you know, I'd have like a tan line around where my swimsuit goes, right? Like my body was pale where my swimsuit would normally be. Um, and even then I didn't get that much darker. Like I got visibly darker. Like, you know, if you compare like the line, you know, on the swimsuit straps and whatnot. But like uh, I'm so pale, bro. There's not much darker to get. Like, or technically there's a lot more darker to get, but you know, I don't. I remember when my brother was a lifeguard, he got really tan. He gets really tan. I don't. Yo, Ray. Yo, Ray, if you're doing all the swim stuff, maybe you'll get a cool tan. That's how it'll work, you know. How did it'll That's how it'll be. That's how it will be. Oh my god. I need to talk correctly. Ah. That's how it will be. Yeah. Words, English, language, etc., etc. Oh. Yeah. You know what's weird that's been happening to me recently? When I'm eating, my tummy hurts, and it's really annoying. Can somebody explain this to me? It's been happening since yesterday. And I was hoping that, like, it would go away today. It's not. I was sitting there eating just now, and my tummy was hurting. I'm like, no, no, not again, bro. It's really weird. I don't know. My dad said I should go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor because every time I go to the doctor, it costs me money, and then they give me a prescription for these meds that don't even work. They tell me I'm fine. Oh, you know, I don't see anything wrong with you. You're probably fine. I'll just give you these meds just in case, and then you should be good. And I'm just like, okay. And sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I will say I don't know what I would have done without those steroids when my like lymph nodes were swelling or whatever that was. That was horrible. I would not recommend being in a situation where it's difficult to swallow your own saliva. That's not fun. I would I would not recommend to a friend, okay? I would not recommend to an enemy, frankly. Um that's that's no good. That's no good. Uh these are the things. My body be doing weird crap, and I'm just like, is this normal? Is it normal for bodies to do weird crap all the time? Because mine does. And I don't question it. Unless it lasts for over a week, then I question it. If it lasts for a day or two, like, who cares, whatever. But, like, if it's still going on, now I'm starting to ask questions, you know? I just gotta wait and see if this tummy thing goes away on its own. If it does not, I will have to go to the doctor. Hopefully I won't find out that I have a severe sickness. Maybe they'll just be like, I don't know, bro. Maybe you just have a stomach bug. Like, deal with it. I'm gonna be like, okay. Well, okay, here's all your money. Oh, Chad, I have such good news. I have such good news for you. I think I probably said this already out of excitement. I probably said this on the stream last week. Who cares? I am almost out of debt. And by almost, I mean almost, bro. It's so peak. It's so peak. I cannot wait to be out of debt. It's gonna be so cool. The one thing that I'm not looking forward to, though, about getting an apartment is I'm gonna have to stop screaming at the top of my lungs when I'm streaming. And I'm sure that that will make you guys sad. But I don't want to get evicted, you know? My parents will put up with it. My siblings will put up with it. But some random person who lives next to me and doesn't even know my name ain't gonna put up with it. And frankly, I wouldn't either if I was them. Like, nah, bro, like, fair. I got nothing to say to you. Like, that's valid. That's just true. That simply, that's just how it be. Where did I put my phone? Hold on. I was gonna check how much money I had in my bank account because I was thinking about my loans. I'm not gonna tell you how much money I have in my bank account because that's kind of personal information. But I am gonna check how much money I have in my bank account because why not? Hello, Tony. Welcome. How are you, man? But anyways. Oh, jeez, I'm out of breath. I stood up for like 2 seconds. What do you mean I'm out of breath? Ah! It's been a week. Thank God the week is over. We're gonna pretend that it doesn't start again on Monday, okay? It's fine. It's so fine. It's so fine. It's gonna be fine. Ha! Ha! Nah. Anyways. TK, what are you doing? She's looking out the door like there's something there. It's probably Mooney. Studying for finals? Dude, I'm so glad that I'm not in school anymore, says the toddler teacher. I am in school. I just, I'm not a student. And I'm not, a teacher is a strong word. I'm not sure I'm teaching them anything. I'm just making sure that they don't die. Because they would. Humans are strange creatures, frankly, because I think that young humans have literally no survival instincts. I would even argue that they have anti-survival instincts. Because think about it, you know? You think about little kids. When they see something small, what's the first thing they think of? They're like, oh, I should put this in my mouth. Why? Why are we like this? I mean, I understand it's like sensory exploration or whatever, but like, how have we survived so long as a species when this is what our offspring are like, guys? Like, you have to fight to keep these little guys alive sometimes, I'm telling you. It's crazy. You leave a toddler alone in a room for a while, you come back and they're probably severely injured. Like, do not leave a little toddler alone in a room. Just don't. That's why they get sent to me, so I can watch them and make sure that they're still functioning properly by the time their parents are off of work. You know? It's a strange world we live in. We're a strange people. That's the thing about animals. A lot of animals, Like snakes? Turtles? They don't raise their babies. Their babies are born and they already know what to do. They already know where to go. They already know, like, what to eat, what not to eat, like, etc. They already know. Like, how do they know that? Like, especially if they come out of the oven a bit too early. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. I was a late baby. And all of my siblings, which I have 3 of them, we were all late. Which is kind of funny because my mom is like notoriously always early for things. Like, if she's not 15 minutes early for something, she's late kind of mentality. But yeah, no, we were all late. Every single one of us. And I used to have that mentality between like her dropping me off everywhere 15 minutes early and then being in theater and I was in choir, and both in theater and in choir, you are expected to show up like 15 minutes before rehearsal. Okay? Like, if you ain't 15 minutes early or late. Like, you don't show up if choir practice starts at 11 a.m. You don't show up. You don't show up at 11. You show up at 10:45. Okay? Maybe even 10:30. Like, you gotta understand this. And so when I started driving, I would go to places early just because that was how I'd been doing it. But over time, it kept getting later and later. And in college, I would get to where I was supposed to be exactly on time to 10 minutes late. That was my time frame. Sometimes 30 minutes late. I showed up to class an hour late once. Which you might be like, Fern, why would you show up to a class an hour late? Like, I'll tell you, okay? I'll tell you why. I woke up after my alarm went off, and I was like, oh crap. Class is already starting, and I just woke up, and I have to drive all the way to campus. Okay, this is fine. And I threw everything together, and I left, and I went, and it was a 2-hour class. If you're gone from that class for 15 minutes, you don't get credit. But, because it was a discussion class, most of the classes weren't, like, that strict about it, I don't think. But anyway. So, I wasn't gonna get credit anyway. But I was like, I might as well go to the second half. That way I don't miss it. Because frankly, I need to at least somewhat know what they were talking about. Because we had weekly essays, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, I don't miss college at all. Not even a little bit. I think the only thing I miss about it is that there was, like, other people there. Which is something I also don't miss. But, like, coming from the perspective of me, I literally never meet new people on my regular day-to-day. Like, I would have to go out of my way to meet somebody. Because I won't. I'm need dip because sleepy again. Okay, I miss Pain. Thank you so much for coming. Like, when I was in college, I just run into people sometimes that were cool, you know? Like, that's how I met my ex, is, I just, like, I sat in a chair, and he happened to be sitting there, and the rest is history, right? Like, literally, because it's history now. Funny joke. Not so funny situation. And, like, you know, stuff like that. But where I am now, I go to work, and it's the same people every day, which I don't dislike them, but most of them are older than me. You know? They're all women. They're literally all women. I'm not a woman. They think I'm a woman, so that's kind of uncomfortable. But, you know, I'll live with it. And I just, they're work people, you know? it'd be weird to be like besties with somebody that you work with, because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be awkward. Like, I'd rather not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it'd be cool to see my friends that often, but like, if they did something at work that was irritating me, like, that would cause strain in our relationship instead of just like regular stress of work, you know? It's like add extra stress, which I'm good without, frankly. So, I think I'm good. You know, not being besties with everyone at work, that's chill. Work friendships are their own thing. Work relationships, I mean, are their own thing. And then the only other thing I do, pretty much, is I stream and I bowl. And bowling, yeah, pretty much everyone's a lot older than me. Not all men, but a lot of men. There are a few women there, but they're all older than me. I'm a little baby. I just don't. I'm not in an environment where I'm surrounded by other people my age. And that's the only thing I miss about college. Everything else sucked. I don't miss it at all. I would not rather be in college. I would rather be where I am than in college. I would rather be a lot of things than in college. Screw college. Um I say being the guy that set my show in college. I think that's one of the reasons that a lot of shows are set in school, particularly high school, is it's just like it's an environment where people are forced to interact with each other, right? Like it's just so many people of the same age just stuck together, mostly against their will, you know? Like that makes for a lot more interesting story. That being said, man, is high school overdone in media. I don't know. I get tired of it. I get tired of it. I but no, I was like, I'm gonna be quirky. I'm not gonna set my story in high school. I'm gonna set it in college. Still school, bro. But I mean, my characters are adults though, so that was also like the age I was when I made them, and they just stayed that age even though I got older because that's how that works. I was in high school when I started my channel, I believe, or maybe I was in college. I don't remember. But I was in college for most of my channel. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna look at when my graduation stream was. That's approaching a year ago. That might be a year ago, like this week, next week, whatever. Hold on, let me see. I need to scroll down. Scrollity, scrollity, scroll. It wouldn't be a Fern stream if I didn't look at my stream history. Okay, I'm a little obsessed with myself. I scrolled back too far, hold on. Okay, here we go. Nope, stop playing my intro. Oh, yes. The fun fact of the day says they said the university store would be open today. They lied to me, guys. Lied. Dude. Oh, boy. I only got one of my chords. I got my honors college chord at, like, the honors college ceremony that was the night before. But the other ones I didn't have yet. And they said the university store was going to be open on graduation day. So it's like, okay, I'll pick them up before graduation. You know? Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. How do you say your name? Amen has fell. Amen has fell. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. But anyway, they said the university store was going to be open. So I was going to get my other cords there. Because I think I had at least one more. It was closed. So I didn't get all my fun regalia, or whatever it's called. Which is sad, because I could have been cool. Hello! Hello, Amelia. Welcome. How are you, man? Your art style is very cool. If you're talking about my model, that's not my art style, but thank you. I did not draw my model. I did draw my background, though, if that's what you're talking about. I did draw my background. Like, this anything on the screen that's not my model, and it's not Twitch chat, and it's not the social media symbols, because I just downloaded those from, Google. I drew. Oh, and I didn't draw that picture of me in dress room press, and I didn't draw that art. The art, the two art pieces behind me, I didn't draw. But like the chair, the desk, the shelves. Are there shelves? The cabinets. I did draw those, dude. I need to update my overlay and background. I've had these for like a year. And I don't know. I'm proud of them, but I feel like it could be better. I don't know what else I would do though. I should probably commission somebody because I'm not the best artist. Oh, I was gonna look up what May 10th. Oh my god! Literally a year ago tomorrow I graduated college. That's so cool. It's literally tomorrow. A year ago tomorrow, I graduated college. You know, it's not surprising I've been sick all week then. Because I was sick all week this week last year. It was horrible. Finals week was a week... Finals week, so picture this. I had finals week. I took my finals, I was all done with my finals. Graduation was an entire week later. It was, like... the Saturday after the week after the Saturday of the week after finals. So I had a whole week between finals and graduation. And I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to work at all that week. I'm just going to chill. I am just going to chill and have fun. I'm going to hang out with my friends. I'm going to spend time with my boyfriend, like whatever. I'm going to have the time of my life. I was as sick as a dog, man. Like, I was so sick that week. I don't think I could have gone to work if I wanted to. I spent the entire graduation ceremony trying my hardest not to cough my lungs out in front of everybody. It was horrible. I wanted to go to the beach. I was gonna go to the beach with said friend, family, and boyfriend to celebrate my graduation. And I freaking didn't get to because I was freaking sick. And you know the craziest part too, bro? The other time that I've tried to go to the beach was like, I think last summer or last fall, Ray invited me to go to the beach with them. I got sick! Every time I plan to go to the beach, I get freaking sick! Like, what? I'm not allowed to go to the beach, guys. Jeez. Like, can I please have a beach episode? I just want a beach episode! Oh my god! Ah! Anyways, where do you get your name from? The Fern part, I just stole that from Charlotte's Web because I thought it was a cool name. And the Inkling part is based on my Roblox group, which is based on the literary group with like C.S. Lewis. Hold on, I gotta die. Tolkien and others. Nothing to do with Splatoons, although I do like Splatoons. So yeah, there you go. That's the lore. I can't breathe. Guess who I met at Comic-Con? Michael Kovac, and I got his autograph. That's awesome, man. Blah, 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 blah. I want to go to more cons. The only convention I've gone to, I went to Sonic Expo. That was so freaking awesome. I spent way too much money. But it was still awesome, okay? I got the art I got hanging on my wall. I got not one, not two, not three, but 4 large prints, and they're hanging on my wall. I have 2 small ones. I haven't been able to get a frame for one of them because I got frames for all of them, and the one for that size has not been in stock on Amazon, which sucks. But I got the rest of them framed, and they're all hanging on my wall, but the little Amy one that's sitting on my nightstand. I freaking love them so much. Okay, one of them's of Hatsune Miku. I got one of Shadow, that's like, it's a Shadow, but K-pop Demon Hunters, but not really. It just kind of says your idol on it. And it's Idol Shadow. But it's cool. And then I have one of Sonic Shadow. And then I have one of Sakura Miku. And then I have one of Rouge. And then I have a little one of the, I don't know, I forget what that Amy costume's called. It's the cute one that's with like the strawberries and stuff. And then I have one of Supersonic, and that's the one that I don't have out because I don't have a frame for it. And that's not even counting I got some keychains. It was fun. It was so fun. I cosplayed. I cosplayed there. My ex was just himself, and then I was Sonic. And wow, that's a Yoom ship. I'm sorry. I was just thinking that was a really funny Yoom ship. But yeah. It was a fun time. I definitely want to go to that again. And it was a smaller convention, which was good for me because like it was my first one and it was not that scary. And they had a lot of cool stuff. We were chilling with the games quite a bit. We were chilling. It was great. We were just chilling. It was a lot of fun. But that's the only convention I've ever been to. I need to go to more places. I need to do more things. Just because like my life's really boring. I need to go outside and do crap, okay? Like I said, nowadays I gotta go out of my way to meet people because I don't meet people anymore. Not that I ever cared when I took that for granted in college. I didn't meet anybody except one guy, and he's not even in my life anymore. I mean, I technically met a few other people. I just didn't end up becoming friends with any of them. Literally, I only made one friend in college, and then I ended up dating him. And we just broke up a few months ago. Yay! Not yay. My life is in shambles, but it's okay. It is okay. Am I gonna cough or not? Come on, you gotta make up your mind. Okay, made up its mind, jeez! I get it, calm down. Ugh, that hurt my throat. Anyways. Ah, oh, ah. But yeah, no, Sonic Expo was really cool. I haven't made any videos of my Sonic cosplay on my other account, and that's one of the main reasons I made the other account, is so I could do cosplay videos. I haven't done either my Fern or my Sonic cosplay in way too long. I don't know, I haven't felt like it. That's like a bad reason. If you see someone named, how, wait, how do you say that? I'm sorry. I should know how to say that. I'm stupid. On Twitch, that's me. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Y'all and your different names on platforms is confusing me. It's valid, believe me. My name is different on so many different platforms because I'm just like that. I'm a silly goofy guy and I change identities wherever I go because it's fun. Sardian? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Nice VTuber, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyways. Ah! Sorry. Every time that I'm, like, thinking that I'm not being entertaining enough, I'm just going, wah! Because, that's just how I am, okay? That's how it be being. It's just, it's how it do be being. It's how it do be being. It's how it's being. I don't know how to say that correctly. Pick your favorite option out of those. Anyways. Oh my god. But yeah, no. Maybe I should stop being so sad boy on stream, bro. I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about. I've just been sad boy recently. I don't know what to tell you. We're sad maxing or something. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Sad maxing. It's one of those times, bro. That's just how it is sometimes. It just do be how it be being, as I always say. It do be how it be being. It's funny. I feel like every time I say that, I add another B somewhere. I think I used to say that's how it's being, and then it was be being, and now it started being that's how it be and be being something. Got my name because I love Zelda, and my boyfriend calls me a dork affectionately. Dude, I also love Zelda. It's peak. My brother's been really into it recently, which is good for me, because that means I get to learn about it. Anything that he's interested in, bro, I'm gonna intake so much information about it because that's just how he works. And I got 2 new Zelda games on the Switch, which I've been wanting to play. We got Breath of the Wild, which I have played before. We just had it on the Wii U, so I couldn't stream it because I can only stream the Switch. I can't stream the Wii U because it's my family's console, and I have asked if I could take it upstairs, and they were like, no, please don't. So I respect that because it's not even my console. Like, valid. It's valid, bro. Like, maybe when I move out, I'll buy my own Wii U because I really like the Wii U. I don't want to give it up. um, and the thing is with Breath of the Wild, I didn't like my first playthrough very much, because I started playing it and then I kind of stopped playing it for a while. And then Tears of the Kingdom was announced, and I was like, oh shoot, I have to finish Breath of the Wild now. So I just kind of, I just ran through it as fast as I could. I ran through all 4 Divine Beasts. I got the Master Sword. I got as much health as I needed for the Master Sword, and like no more stamina than like maybe 1 or 2 more things of stamina. And I ran and I beat the boss, which was easy, by the way. I could have done that without the Divine Beast, probably. No, wait, probably. Eventually I would have. I did forget that I kind of spammed Burst's Fury, and that was one of the reasons that that it was easy. Because there was like, okay, this was years ago, so forgive me if my explanation is bad, but I remember the boss had like this armor at some part where he was like running on the wall or something like that. I really don't remember. And if I struck him with Urbosa's Fury, he would just fall over. Like even with his armor on, he'd just go ugh. And then I could hit him. Like I didn't even have to wait for when the opening was supposed to be because I could just lightning him. And then he fell. It was lame. It was a lame final boss. But anyways, and then at the end Zelda goes, "Oh Link, do you remember me?" And I'm like, "No, he does not remember you. The only memory I got was the one that you have to get for the main quest that basically tells you about the memories. Like when you get the camera or whatever." Like, I did not do any other stuff, and that's sad, because my Tears of the Kingdom playthrough is very different. I have 120 hours on there, and, we haven't even thought about beating the final boss yet. We have other priorities, okay? Like, getting the entire depths map, because I don't know, a masochist or something. Um, and for my brother's birthday last week, we got Skyward Sword on the Switch. Like Skyward Sword HD. I'm so excited to play that one because I haven't played that one before. It's so peak. Word of warning about the Wii U. Play it now and then so the stuff doesn't permanently desync. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. I need to finish Tears of the Kingdom. I started and never finished it. I mean, that's just average Tears of the Kingdom experience. I know I haven't finished it, and I've been playing it over 100 hours. I got more hours on that game than I do on Miitopia or any other game that I have played on the Switch. So yeah. I don't know, I really like the Wii U. And the thing is, like, if I get a Wii U, I can also play Wii games on it, and I really do want to play Wii games, too. The Wii was such a peak era. Okay? Like, I feel like I really like the Wii U. That was probably my favorite console, but I feel like that could just be me being blinded by nostalgia. The things I've heard people say about it, when I've said that, like, in comment sections, it makes me understand a little more why it wasn't as well received. I heard someone say that when it first came out, they didn't really have any games for it. And, like, that's something that I wouldn't understand because I didn't get it when it first came out. My parents got it, like, years later. Like, at least one, if not 2 years later. We got the Switch late, too, right? Like, we never are getting these consoles when they first come out. So, by the time I had got the Wii U, it had already had games, and stuff. But and a lot of games that I really enjoyed playing on the Wii U aren't really Nintendo games. Uh, like Lego games. Oh my god. That was the Wii and Wii U era of Lego games, like those years, because Lego games I've learned are on different you can play them on different platforms. They're not Nintendo, but we always got them on the Wii and the Wii U. And that era was peak. The Wii ones were fun, the Wii ones were really good. I haven't really liked any of the newer ones that much. I feel like the Lego games have fallen off, and that's really sad. Like, the ones we got on the Switch, they just don't hit the same to me. I mean, except we have the Harry Potter collection on the Switch, and that is an older one, but that doesn't really count. Like, the newer Lego games don't hit the same. Like, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham is, I love that game so much. That I played on the Wii U. But that's not a Wii U game. So, like, I can't give Wii U credit for that crap. What's the fastest you can speak? I don't know. I don't know. What, you want me to start rapping or something? I mean, I can try to talk fast, but I don't really know what to say, so I'm gonna forget what to say by the time that I think of something to say, and I'm just gonna say words that's not gonna make any sense. I'm gonna run out of breath. So I hope you understand that I can talk faster than my brain works, and that's a really big problem for me sometimes, because then I just keep going and going, and then I'm like, wait, hold on, I forgot to have thoughts, and then I have to stop and have thoughts, and I have to stop and breathe, and all the other things, anyway. It means that if you leave it alone for too long, it'll get to the point where the gamepad won't connect to the console. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, mine hasn't done that yet. We didn't touch it for years. Harry Potter, That's fair. I'm I'm definitely I'm growing more and more disliking Harry Potter as I get older. But I really liked it when I was a kid, and so it's hard to ever hate it. But yeah, I get it. And I feel like really the big reason I don't like it is because of, Rowling. But I don't know. I feel like I never was that into the I think the thing that I really liked about Harry Potter was just like the universe. Like, I don't remember enjoying the characters of the plot as much as I did like the world itself. Which is weird because that's not normally how I go about it. Normally my favorite part of a story is the characters. Although the world is important too. Like, I really like stories that are set in worlds that are a lot different than mine. Um, I don't like stories that are set like in real life with normal people. And like, it depends because like there's plenty of scenarios that do happen in real life that are just so different from my life that it's still really interesting to me, right? Because like I'm trying to think of an example. Like, I don't know, this is a basic one. I'm not a police officer. Like, I don't know crap about that. So it's kind of interesting to watch shows about that. Though there are so many shows about like detectives or police officers. But anyways, but yeah, no. The thing is though, people my I keep getting gifted Harry Potter related things. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, at some point I was really into it, but I'm not anymore. I don't know why I keep getting gifted Harry Potter related things. I gotta go do my project now, so bye. Okay, but bye, Amelia. Thank you for help me. Thank you so much for coming. um, I hope you have a good day. I mean now especially. Uh, I've begun joining team. Like, let's not give Rowling money. She's kind of a really bad person. Like, specifically to my group of people. So, I'd rather not be gifted things that are giving royalties to the person who's trying to take my rights away. Like, I'm good. But that would involve telling people that I'm trans, which they are probably in agreement with her there, so awkward, you know. I'm it's okay. Someday I'll be okay. Ah. Ah. That's definitely one thing I'm like anticipating in moving out is I've been waiting to be moved out, to be more out of the closet than I am, because it's just like, you know, it's how it do be being, bro. But I don't know, with the job I currently have, I don't think that I can be open about it there. So it sucks. It sucks, y'all. Can I please be gender fluid without all of this extra drama attached? Like, this should not be a big deal. It is, but it should not be. It should not be. Like, it should not be. I'm gonna have to find another job, inevitably, because I can only last so long in a job that A, I have to be a woman, and B, they don't let me dye my hair, guys. I can't dye my hair on natural colors, and I'm really sad about it. I really want to dye my hair. I want to be cool and queer and alternative, but I also want to make money. And I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do both of those things. I'll figure it out maybe, but right now, yo, here's an idea, y'all. Y'all give me 1,000,000 subscribers, and I make enough money I can quit my job and just do YouTube. Because I'm a VTuber, bro. Y'all won't even see it if I have blue hair and piercings. Like, it'll be, you won't even know. Like, nobody will even know, so it won't even matter. You not know. Now, I'd probably post pictures of myself because I already do, but, like, still. And even then, like, I don't want y'all on my channel, y'all homophobes anyway. Like, screw y'all. Although it's got nothing to do with blue hair. It might not. I just want to dye my hair blue because Sonic is blue, and Sonic is cool, and I want to have blue hair like Sonic. But it does have political undertones for some reason. And you know what? And not even ones I disagree with, probably. I actually don't know that much what they are. Just, I don't know, being woke. I am kind of woke. I'd consider myself on the woker side of things. I'm the woker. Why so curious? Hello, soccer gamer. Welcome, welcome. I don't know what my political ideals are labeled as, because I need to form more opinions than I have already, frankly. I need more opinions. I need to be a more opinionated person than I am. I just grew up in an environment where I developed this idea that, oh, if I don't have opinions about things, I won't get in fights with people about my opinions. You know? So, like, I need to not have that mentality because it's a really freaking bad mentality, bro. You should have opinions about things, okay? I need to become more opinionated than I am. That's just how it do be being. Such is life. Oh, I forgot the cat was here. Hi, TK. I forgot you were here. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. You're like all the way over there instead of on my bed. Come here. Come here. I want to pet you. I want to pet you, kitty. Okay, she's not budging. Okay, worth a shot. It was worth a try. I'm like really hot, but the fan is on, so I don't really know what to do about that. Oh well. Teehee. Okay, guys. I'm gonna do that thing that I always do. Let's give you guys a huge spoiler when the chat is empty and no one's probably listening. And if someone starts listening, I'll be chilling. So, y'all probably heard me yap about my Amy fanfiction that I've had going on AO3 since October. You probably heard me yap about that, right? It finishes tomorrow. I'm gonna write the last chapter tomorrow. Unless I decide tomorrow after writing the chapter that it's not the last one. I'm planning for tomorrow's chapter to be the last one. Which, for reference, hold on, let me pull up the fic. I actually forget how many chapters it has. It is 24. It has 24 chapters, so it'll be 25 if I write one more. That's good. That's good. $25 is a good number to, yeah, I'll probably end it after I write the chapter 25. Y'all, it's got 54,000 words, okay? It's a long boy. It's a long boy, okay? I had an idea, and this is a huge idea, and I think it would be really cool if it's something people are actually interested in, and even if not, I think that, it would still be fun for me, at least. I wanted to make an audiobook. I wanted to make an audiobook type performance on YouTube, probably on this channel, because why wouldn't I? Probably on this channel. And it would include voice actors for all characters. I would probably be playing the narrator, and maybe Amy if I decide I also want to be the main character and the narrator. I mean, it's written in her, like, strictly in her... It's written in third person, but it's written strictly in her point of view. It's third person limited, right? So, like, the narrator being the same voice as Amy would make sense. But I also... If I find a better Amy than me, it'd probably be better for you more voices than less. Anyways... That's not the point. I would be the narrator. Or I guess I could make someone else the narrator and I could be Amy, but I'd rather be the narrator because I'd get to read the most. And also, I'm the writer, so it makes sense for me to be the narrator. And it would just kind of be like an audiobook. Like, you just listen. You just listen to my fanfiction. And there'd be I'd want to have some art. Here's my thing. I don't think I want it to be gotcha because I don't know. I feel like that pulls it down a little bit. But at the same time, like, I can't draw. And if there's 25 chapters, I don't have the money for 25 like big illustrations like that. Like the ones I'm envisioning. I also don't think I have the artistic skill for 25 full artworks that I'm envisioning. So I don't really know what to do there. I think it'd be really cool if I could commission somebody who's really good at drawing Sonic characters. or at least better than me, and have at least one picture, which would be like the thumbnail in the background for the video while the audio's playing, or even like a few more for really important scenes. I don't know. I want it to be accompanied by some art. And I prefer if it's not gotcha, just because I feel like then it's a gotcha video as opposed to, you know, what I want it to be. Which, I mean, I am a gotcha channel. That's why I considered posting it on another channel. Like, that's connected to my fan fiction instead of, like, whatever the heck I have going on here. But I just need to stop making... I just don't need to keep making more channels, you know? Like, that's gonna spread me thin. And I think that it would be okay on this channel. It's not that far from what I do, because I've made Sonic videos on here before. Like, that's not new. Like, with gotcha, but still. I don't know. Anyways. I just think it would be a cool idea. I just think it would be a cool idea to... And it's literally started because I was thinking, oh, after I finish my fan fiction, I should do a stream where I read it. And then I was thinking, ooh, what if on the stream where I read it, I have some of my buddies come on and voice act different characters? And then I thought to myself, what if instead of it being a silly goofy, what if I was serious about this? What if we made, like, an audiobook? Because that would be pretty cool. You know? Like, I think that would be pretty neat. And I'm pretty happy with the fan fiction. I don't think it's the best thing I've ever written. I would give that credit to a short story I wrote in college for a class. I think that's probably one of the best things I've ever written. But, like, in terms of writing standpoints, this one is a very, like, I came up with it as I went kind of story. I didn't have a solid plan for what I was going to do. Like, I had a vague idea, but I just kind of started it with the scenario I thought of, and then it just kind of grew from there. And there might be things that I would have gone back and changed if I hadn't posted the first couple of chapters already. You know, that's kind of the thing with chapter by chapter posting. Normally when you write a book, you don't release it chapter by chapter, you release the whole thing. And you edit the whole thing, right? And you already know what you're gonna do with the whole thing. And when it becomes as long as that fic did, it can get convoluted, and I feel like there's a lot of things that I set up that probably didn't pay off well, or just a lot of plot points that were confusing or rushed or whatever. But, like, I like it, and it's a fan fiction, right? That's what I've been saying, is I think writing fan fiction is really good for me, because I got to a point with writing where it started being about being good at writing instead of enjoying it, and that made me stop writing entirely, because, like, that's pressure, you know? Like, who wants pressure? Then writing starts to feel like work instead of a fun thing. And I just need to sit back and let myself enjoy writing for a while before I try to, do something serious with it. Because I just need to fall back in love with it. And I'm working on it. You know, like, I've been writing this fic since October, right? And I haven't stopped, and it's about to finish. Like, I didn't give up on it. And that's really huge for me. Like, that's a really big milestone for me. And so even if the product of that isn't the greatest thing in the world, I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of myself for doing it. And I think that doing something like an audiobook series for that would be really cool. just way to give it more love, at least from me, from nobody else. And a good way to like have it on my YouTube channel. And all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's something I've been thinking about. And like I said, I write the last chapter tomorrow, so if I do end up doing that, it'll probably start production pretty soon. So yeah, expect that in the future, I guess. And I don't know, I can draw Sonic characters. I drew Amy, Starship AU, which is an AU for effect that I did abandon. But I might go back to it. I've started watching Star Trek again, and that's kind of one of the big things it was inspired by, so maybe I'll decide to get back into it. And then I drew Mari, who's my Sonato fan kid. You know what, let me pull up these drawings. I posted them on my Pinterest. I will pull up the images for you guys. There we go. Can I zoom this out? This is too zoomed in. Okay. Hold on. Allow me to get this set up. Here we go. It's the wrong image though. Hold on, I'm in a full screen. There we go. So this is the art I did of Amy. Let me see. On my phone it should have more precise date. April 27th, 2025. So this thing's a year old. I drew this a year ago. That's kind of insane. And I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of that one. And then this, I can... This is Mari. This is just a headshot. I have this as my profile picture on AO3, by the way. I'm really proud of this one. But yeah, this is Mari. I can draw Sonic characters. I think it's, oh, I find it a little easier. Specifically, I find their hair easier to draw because it's not really hair, like it's like quills. The only people I've drawn are Amy and Mari, and they're both like, you know, they're both girls. They don't have the quills going everywhere that like Sonic and Shadow has. I feel like I'd have a harder time drawing that. I've made little Sonic doodles before, and they were doodles, so obviously they weren't the greatest things in the world, but you know. You should be proud. Oh, thank you! But yeah, no, I'm really proud of this image. This one's, it's just, I really like it. I really like it. But yeah, it just, I can draw Sonic characters. I don't know if I can, like, the kind of images that I'm seeing in my mind that I would want to make as, like, pictures for, like, to the more visual aspects of the audiobook, if you will. I can't draw characters well at angles besides, like, front facing or 3/4. Wow, who would have thought that the gacha creator stuck drawing in 3/4? I wonder why that is. Because I'm a gacha creator. Like, you look at Mari here. She's hitting that same angle, bro. Amy over here is hitting that same angle. You know? Like, I I can't draw well at other angles. From the front, from 3/4, I got you, fam. From the side, from the back. What is the back? Like, I'm cooked if you ask me to draw from the back. Like, which is kind of funny because you think it'd be easier because their face isn't there, but like, it's not because I've literally never done it in my life. I've never drawn anybody's back. The side would be really hard. I don't know how to do that. Like, I am a beginner artist, okay? I'm not there. I'm not where I want to be for the images I see in my mind. But do I have the money to pay people to draw those things? Probably not. Oh my god! Thank you! Thank you so much for the super chat! Kairatsunami. How do you say your name? Thank you! Thank you, that's so kind! Oh my god! Yeah, it's you know, it's the things. And it's funny because, while we're on the topic of Mari the Hedgehog, I actually started the fic with her in it, which was kind of gonna be my main fic before I started the beast that became, Who is Metal Sonic? Just Kai is fine. Alright, bro, alright, I got you. I started her fic, and the Who is Metal Sonic, which is my meta-amy fic I'm talking about, turning into an audiobook series. It's basically based on my future AU that Mari is a part of, because it's just the backstory for Metal and Amy, because they're together in my future. They're together, they're married, they have 3 children, all in various forms of development. One of them is fully developed, one of them is half cooked, and one of them is just a thought. I need to make more fan kids for that world because there's only 2 solid ones, 1 liquid one and 1 gas. And then Mari's girlfriend Nikki, which I'm considering renaming Nikki because she's just a little too much like Nikki, the actual Sonic character from the manga. Like, I haven't actually read it, but from what I've gathered, she's the same person. Which, it'd be really funny if I just kept her with that name. Like, I didn't mean to name her that. It wasn't supposed to be a reference to him at all. It was not supposed to be a reference. It just kind of happened. I was just thinking of random names, and that ended up being her name. And I don't know. I'm considering renaming her just to avoid confusion. Although I really like that name for her. So I don't know. But yeah, no, Mari gets a girlfriend. And there was much rejoicing and clapping. Half Cooked is amazing. Yeah, because I have like a draft of their design, but I'm not sure. I'm not in love with it. Like, Ruben is fully designed. Ruben has a character hub profile and everything. Like, Ruben's ready to go. Mari's ready to go. Nikki's ready to go. But everybody else is not so ready to go. But yeah, no, I started this Medemi fanfiction I'm writing. Say bye to Mari, I'm gonna switch scenes back. Bye, Mari! I started this, fanfiction that I was writing, thinking it was gonna be a one-shot. 25 chapters later. Freaking 54,000 words later. It was not a one-shot. Holy jeez, man. I got a little too into it. Okay? I got really into it. But it's just it was supposed to be a background for, like, Metal and Amy's relationship. So this fic will be canon to the fic where Mari's the main character, is basically what I'm saying. Which is the project that I started and then got sidetracked with the Amy thing. Man, you know what was really funny? Like, literally, the day that it was kind of funny because it was like the day that I realized I might have to break up with my boyfriend, which I ended up doing, by the way, in case you're behind on the Fern lore. Um, me when I call my difficult experiences lore. It makes me more interesting. Ah! Whoops, shouldn't have made that noise. Um, I remember I was talking to him about this fan fiction I wrote for the Lego movie, and I ended up reading it to him. And as I was reading it, I realized Mari is just my Emmett and Wildstyle fan kid reincarnated. Like, it is the same character, and it's really funny that that happened to me. Because I was reading this fan fiction, and there were some major differences. Emma is the fan kid I made of, I actually have an image for her I can pull up. I'm giving you guys all the lore today, holy cow. That's what happens if this is what happens when I do a just chatting stream and chat is a little too quiet. I just start ranting about all the things. Let me see. There should be a picture somewhere in here. There should be, if I scroll back here enough, is it in this channel? No. Where is it? I should have posted that art in this Discord server. Nope. Is it pinned in here? Dang, a lot of things are pinned in here. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, here it is. It is actually isn't pinned in here. It is pinned. I found it. Okay. Gonna open this. And here... Are you gonna let me open it in here? Maybe if I unfull screen it. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna open the other image. Because this will also be useful. Okay. We're going back. This is Emma Burkowski. Okay. Out here spawning fan kids lore. Yes, exactly. Like, this is what happens if you leave me alone for too long. This is Emma Burkowski, okay? This image was sent in my Discord server by myself in January of 2021. Dude, I think I drew this while Biden was being inaugurated or whatever. I remember doing that. Holy crap. That's kind of crazy. This is Emma Burkowski. This is an old image. This is, what did I say, 2021? You can tell my art is improved, because look how much better Mari looks than whatever this creature is. And she is Wildstyle and Emmett's daughter. This is Luke Burkowski. He is also Wildstyle and Emmett's son. I'm having a stroke! He is Emma's brother. This should not be this hard to explain. They're siblings. The thing is... Why is it... No! The thing is, they are gender bends. They look like gender... His hair is so gross. I hate... Why did I blur the lines of his, like, the pink? Why did I blur the pink lines? Why did I do that? Anyway, they look like gender bends. Their names are basically gender bends. And the thing is, I had this really weird relationship with Emmett at the time. Allow me to explain the scenario to you. I had a crush on Emmett. I saw myself in Emmett. I self-inserted as Emmett Burkowski, who soon became his daughter. I had a crush on the guy that I made my self-insert's father. That's weird. That's really weird. The fact you still have these is actually amazing. I know, right? It's so cool. This is like, these are the ancient texts, okay? These are the ancient texts of my life. And I'm gonna make it all of your problems. So, like, the two people that are apparently here. So yeah, no, I had a really weird relationship with him there. We're not gonna question that at all, because that's weird. But yeah, I went by Emma online at that point. I went by Emma Bukowski online at that point. Like, that was like, that was the level of self-insert that I had. That was my name online. That was my original Minecraft username before I changed it to FernTheInkling, okay? I don't remember if it was my original Discord username or not. But at any rate, the thing is, they're, like, weird, because they're kind of like, hi, Emma, don't call me that! Ah! Don't call me that! Ah! Where was I? At least you weren't an Afton. That's true. I was a Burkowski. Because there's kind of like gender bends, because their names are, like, Emma, Emmett, Luke, Lucy, and Emma is supposed to be, like, Emmett, and Luke over here is supposed to be more like Lucy, so, I don't know. I see fan kids like this a lot, where it's like, oh, the girl is like the dad, and the boy is like the mom, and I don't know. That seems kind of a lazy way to create children. But then again, I'm like my dad, and my brother's like my mom, so, like, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's just, I don't know. When I see fan kids that look like these two do, I'm just kind of like, it's not the best way to do it, though. Although I find myself wanting to do it every time, so I no hard feelings, okay? Just genuine criticism. Isn't that just called a male wife? I'm lost. What does this have to do with male wives? So anyway, Emma is an optimistic teenage girl. That's a lot different than Mari, who's a pessimistic teenage girl. We're getting a little different here. Emma's main plot in the plot of the fanfiction, you're not gonna believe this. The plot of the fanfiction, which has like 4 chapters, is President Business was stepping down as president, and there was an election, and Emmett Bukowski runs for president. That's the fanfic. Okay, that's the fanfic. At this point, I might as well read it to you guys, but I'm not going to, because I might actually do it. We'll see. We'll see how in-depth we get into this rant, okay? Emmett's running for president, okay? That's the plot. Emma starts dating another fan child named Sammy, who is Benny and Sweet Mayhem's son. A shy nerd character, not unlike Mari's love interest, Nikki, who is a shy nerd character. Huh. I'm seeing a theme here. Now, Nikki is not a fan child of anybody. She's just an OC. Her parents are not real. No, her parents are OCs. Not her parents aren't real. That's just crazy. And one thing that I read in the fanfiction that I had even forgotten was part of her character. Emma doesn't know how to master build. Okay? Emma does not know how to master build. She hasn't learned yet. Which at this point in their society, everybody's a master builder. You know, everyone and their mom are master builders. Her younger brother's a master builder, because Luke's the younger one, obviously. I mean, of course my self-insert is going to be the oldest sister, because... she doesn't know how to master build. That's her, like, main character struggle in the fic, I assume, because that and the fact that she got in a relationship and then they immediately started traveling for Emmett's campaign. So she left her boyfriend behind right after getting together with him and flying in his spaceship. Dude, that was so cool. I remember sitting there. Oh, my cat wants out. Hold on. I will tell you in a second. Like I said, I was reading this to my ex-boyfriend, like, not knowing it was, like, 3 days or 4 days before we broke up. Like, little did I know. The event that was going to happen that night hadn't happened yet. So, little did I know. But I remember turning and be like, I can't believe this. Why didn't you take me in a spaceship our first date? Like, crazy, because that's so cool, bro. I need to raise my standards. If you're not gonna take me to space on our first date, like, why are we even together? Like, come on. Oh my god. But anyway, it was a really cute scene. I really liked it. But yeah. Now, Mari. Change images again. You guys gotta understand what I'm on about. Okay, Mari. Mari is a teenage girl who's... Okay, here's the thing. Mari is not a biological child, and you're going to look at me, and you're going to gasp, and you're going to be like, Fern! What do you mean she's not the biological child of 2 men? What do you mean? Oh my god! Yeah, no, not surprising. She's adopted. Her parents died, tragically, when she was a baby. And Shadow found her, and Shadow was just like, she's mine now. And then, hence, now that she was. That's how it works. And Shadow, and obviously Sonic had some say on this probably, but not that much, because Sonic would definitely name his kid after a chili dog if left unsupervised. Shadow and Sonic named her Mari after Maria. This is actually one of Mari's main insecurities. I play a lot into insecurity with her, okay? This is another friend spawn? Heck yeah, bro. So, but yeah, she's named after Maria, because Shadow would 100% name her daughter after Maria. Like, I can't imagine him naming them not after Maria. I mean, look at her. I even gave her blue eyes, you know? We're locking in on this. And here's the thing. She's a white hedgehog. This is mere coincidence. But it's a really good coincidence, if you think about it, okay? Hear me out. So, really, I just made her white because I made her a white hedgehog because I couldn't decide what color I wanted her to be and what, like, animal I wanted her to be. And I just used white and hedgehog as, like, a placeholder. And I just really liked the placeholder. Here, let me find... there's an early image of Mari somewhere. Is it pinned? It's not pinned. I'm gonna have to scroll for it. It's in here somewhere. It's a picrew, and that'll explain a lot. I'm still scrolling! Wait, what am I doing? I have a search bar. Although I feel like it's close. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So this is a picrew. This picrew doesn't have colors. It doesn't have colors. Like, color isn't a feature. It's just white. And I made this image of her. This is the, like, beta alpha even design of Mari. Which you can tell because it looks nothing like her. I mean, it kind of looks like her. I can see the resemblance. I can see the resemblance, right? But that's kind of one of the reasons Picrew phase is real. Dude, all of my OCs are probably gonna have a Picrew phase. It just, I can't draw, so I'll want to make them on Picrew. And that'll influence their design. Because limitations on Picrew. And that, I think that's one of the reasons she ended up white. It's just because the first image I made of her was white. Just by virtue of, like, that's the only option. Dude, this message I wrote under it is, I was just making her for sillies, but man, I'm getting attached to her. Like, I was not, this whole, she spawned without my consent, okay? You have to understand, sometimes I sit down and I make a character, sometimes a character comes up to me and is like, hi, acknowledge me, please! And I'm just like, oh, hi! What are you doing here? And with her, it was exactly that scenario. I was just, my thoughts were wondering. I was like, what if I had a Sonato fan kid? And then I ended up being obsessed with her. Who would have thunk? That makes sense, actually. Exactly, bro. So yeah, she ended up being a white hedgehog. Here's the funny thing, though. We all have heard that, maybe we haven't. I don't want to assume what you've heard. I've heard that headcanon that Silver is descended from Sonic and or Shadow. Right? I remember seeing a comic where Silver was Shadow and Amy's son. And I've heard, here's the point that I'm trying to make. It's really funny if you think about it. Sonic and Shadow are both the Hedgehog. Sonic and Shadow the Hedgehog. If they get married, it would make sense for them, there's two of them, to have the same last name. Mari the Hedgehog is their daughter, and if Silver is somehow descended from Mari, which makes sense because they're, like, the same color, then all the hedgehogs are related. Oh, Ibis Payne, you have woken up into quite the, thing that's going on here. I'm explaining my Sonato fan child right now. You missed me explaining my freaking Lego movie fanfic about him running for president. So, yeah, no, it's, Silver is a descendant from Mari. And this is not, like, 100% confirmed in canon because, you know, theories are more fun. But, like, I'm 100%, I'm 100% there, bro. Like, they have no way of knowing for sure that Silver's actually descended from her. But it's just kind of cool, right? As a theory. So, that just happened by accident. I didn't even plan to... And here's the thing. What's her power? Okay, let's get back. You know, I said Emma's main plot line was that she wasn't a master builder. And, you know, her dad and her mom were so cool and famous and whatnot. Hello, Joseph. Welcome! Well, Mari is the daughter of frickin' Sonic and Shadow the Hedgehog. The Wind himself and the ultimate life form, right? These two are known. Very much. They're very cool. They're fast, and they do cool stuff with the Chaos Emeralds, etc. Mari, as far as she knows at the beginning of the fanfiction, is normal. She does not speed. She does not have big hammer. She does not any of the things. She's just a normal teenage girl. The first chapter of the fic that I wrote, I don't even think I finished the first chapter, but I really like the opening scene. It's a thing that Mari is continuously kidnapped by Dr. Eggman and used as bait because she can't do anything about it, right? She's not strong enough to fight back when he, like, shows up and captures her. Like, she can't do anything about it. So he just captures her, uses her as bait, and then Sonic and Shadow and the others come and rescue her. And that's just a normal Tuesday for her. Like, that's simply a normal Tuesday. Like, the scene opens. Hold on, I'm gonna read this crap to you, because it's funny, okay? Wait, okay, here we go. Mari sat crisscross on the ground in Eggman's force field cage. Her chin rested on her hand. Being kidnapped by him used to scare her, but at this point, it was nothing more than annoying. Her dad's never failed to rescue her, and her teachers always forgave her absence from school. She thought Eggman might have given up this stupid plan to use her as bait by now, but unsurprisingly, this quote-unquote scientist never learned from his mistakes. Eggman floated nearby in his Eggmobile, which he depended on more and more as he got older. He was eagerly watching the door as he expected Sonic and his friends to arrive soon. Mari looked up at him. "Don't you have anything better to do?" she asked. Eggman spun around to face her. "Anything better to do? Anything better to do than take over the world and rebuild it in my image? Why, what better thing is there for me to do? What other task deserves my superior intellect?" Mari rolled her eyes. "I meant, don't you have anything better to do than kidnapping some teenager over and over? Not exactly a display of your superior intellect, if you ask me." "You're not just some teenager," Eggman said, pointing an accusing finger at her. "You're the daughter of my arch-nemesis, not to mention the ultimate life form. And the best part is, you're useless. You are utterly and completely powerless." Eggman hovered closer to her cage as he spoke. "If I catch you, they come running right to my doorstep every time. It's almost too easy. And yet you never win. Doesn't that get tiring, old man?" Mari smirked. "Why, you little rodent! If you weren't such a valuable tool, you know I'd squash you like a bug," Eggman shouted, raising his fist at her. "Sure you would," Mari replied. And it goes on. It goes on. There's more. I just wanted to read the opening to you because I thought it was funny. That'll tell you a lot about Mari right there, bro. That's Mari for you. She's kidnapped and she's just there sassing Eggman because, like, why wouldn't she at that point? She's fed up with him, bro. As she should be. Ah, my nose is itchy. But anyway, Mari is a telepath. She doesn't know this, but she is a telepath. She's a teenager, you know. Her body's changing, and for some reason, what that means for Mari is she starts hearing people's thoughts in her head, and it drives her crazy because she doesn't understand what's going on. Right? She doesn't understand what's going on. She thinks she's going crazy. And it's also like, you know, people think their thoughts are private, and they're saying a lot of stuff that's like, you know, weird or rude. Like, maybe directly towards her, or just, like, unrelated to her, but still. You know, a lot of stuff like that. And it's distressing her. She's distressed by it. That's one of her character struggles. She is also, as I mentioned, adopted, and she's really insecure about it. I made a video about this, by the way, with her and Ruben. Let me find it. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link in chat. I've made multiple videos with her. And by multiple, I'm pretty sure it's 2. This one, and then no, I made 3. I made one with Nikki. Okay. I'm gonna put it in YouTube chat. I don't know if anyone's in Twitch chat, because Ibis Paint left. If anyone in Twitch chat wants the link, I can send it there too. Anyway. Yeah, no. I made a video about that, but, like, that's her thing. She's insecure about being adopted, and she's insecure about being named after Maria, because she just feels like she can't live up to the hype that's just, like, already surrounding her just by virtue of, you know, being Sonic and Shadow's daughter. Like, that's pretty big shoes to fill, and she feels like she's not even their real daughter because they adopted her, so she's not ever going to be able to fill the shoes and all these other things. She's an angsty teenager, okay? She's got a lot of angst because she's a teenager, okay? You know, you can see her aesthetic. It's a very, like, I'm going for, like, what a young person would think emo is, but it's actually not. Like, that's entirely what the vibe I'm going for. Like, that's the vibe I'm going for with her. Like, look at her, she's got a normal people scare me shirt on. It's just so peak. I just love her, man. I don't know what else to say. She's great. I love her. Uh, Shadow definitely taught her how to do her eyeliner. And it's great. I mean, of course she's gotta be at least a little edgy, okay? She's Shadow's daughter. Like, come on, she's gotta be a little edgy. It's just how it works. Yeah, Mari is an only child. She doesn't have any siblings. Um, Unlike some of the other ones that, like Ruben, Onyx, and, I believe Lily is what I was planning to name her. Or Lilac. Maybe it was Lilac. Because that's more interesting than Lily. I actually have I made, Elliot from the Music Freaks a fan younger sister, and I think her name was Lily. But anyway, I don't know why I started talking about Mari the Hedgehog. Oh yeah, I was talking about, how I wanted to make an audiobook, and I was showing off my Sonic art, and then I started talking about Emma Bukowski, so I could talk about Mari. Fern almost laughing tears out from her own character is the most beautiful thing I've seen this whole week. This is just an average Saturday for me, man. Like, this is just my life. I really like my little characters, okay? You gotta understand this. But anyway, that's Mari. I can show you, the character hub profiles I made of the other two that I made. I can show you her character hub profile first, actually. Give me just a moment to put this tab in here. Ah, no, I don't want to make a group. Okay, I guess there's a group. No, I'm at home already. I need... Ah, here she is. Okay. Mari the Hedgehog. I can't see chat anymore. Hold on, I'm blind. Mari the Hedgehog. We got her purple and black. We got her monster cans. You know, that's the vibe we got going on. And her character quote, "Sometimes I just wish I was a normal kid. Don't mind me having a stroke trying to read that crap. It's fine, don't worry about it." Yeah, this is a fan character. Yes, it is. Oh, and this post, we can look at this post. We can look at this post, bro. And look at this. Look at this, guys. It's the lesbians. It's the lesbians. Yeah, that's Nikki on the left and Mari on the right. I mean, you're familiar with Mari by now. That's her gacha design though. She's the only one I've drawn. So, she's got that going for her. But yeah, it's Nikki going, "God, she's so cute," and then Mari with telepathy being like, "Ah!" You gotta love it, okay? I love these two's dynamic way too much. They're so cute. I made a video about them. If y'all want to watch it. Dang, that's a short description. Mari is Sonic Shadow's daughter. They adopted her when she was a baby after her parents were killed in an Eggman attack. She's now an angsty teenager struggling with insecurity and her newly developed telepathy. That's basically everything that I already told you. Fern makes Yuri, it's always been canon, I guess. Yeah, of course I do. Why wouldn't I make Yuri? I am a women enjoyer. Sometimes I'm a woman. I always enjoy women, but I'm only a woman myself sometimes. You have to understand. Yeah, we got them. Her relationship with Ruben and Nikki, who are the other two I've put on Character Hub. Mari and Ruben practically grew up together. Since Mari is an only child and struggles to make friends, Ruben is one of the few people her age that she's actually close with. Ruben is adopted too, just like Mari, and yet they're not insecure about it. Mari doesn't talk about her feelings very much, but Ruben is one of the first people she would open up to if she ever decided to, right? That video link that I just sent it has Ruben in it, and it's basically about that. We'll talk about Ruben when we get to Ruben's character hub, okay? Ruben's cool. We like Ruben. Nikki! Mari was immediately attached to Nikki after finding out she's also a fan of Fairy Paramore. I made that up. That's not real. Their friendship made her question her sexuality quite heavily as she found herself falling in love for the first time. That's self-explanatory. Hello, Ibis Paint. Welcome back. I'm still talking about Mari the Hedgehog. And yeah, fun stuff. Sexuality questioning. Yeah, no, she's a lesbian. She's just not sure about it yet, okay? I know. I'm her creator. She doesn't know, so I put that. Shy, quiet, kind, has a bit of an attitude. Empathy, intelligence, creativity. Anxiety, love, self-confidence, physically weak. Oh, yes. I do try thrifting video games. Here's the thing. I put deep water as a fear. I'm considering... I forgot. I was considering changing it to something else, but I forgot what it was. That was just to copy Sonic. But anyways. And then we got her mood board. She actually has a Pinterest board. She is my only character. Whoops, what did I just do? Help! How do I go away? I didn't mean to Google Mari the Hedgehog. I don't know what I clicked anyway. She's like my only OC that has a Pinterest board, so I think that should explain you how obsessed with her I am. This picture in particular in the middle right here, this one, that's so her, bro. This is peak. Oh, and this is a full body image. It's in Gacha, so I don't have the normal people scare me shirt because I can't in Gacha. She's got that going on instead, but like, that's pretty much what her legs would look like if I had drawn them. Because I did not draw her legs. But yeah. And then we have Ruben. Ruben the red panda. Okay, so so we got onto this train. We're here because I was talking about the feeling of drowning to death and no one being there to help. That's a chat message for me to read while I'm in the middle of talking about Ruben the red panda. But yeah, no, that is definitely scary. Where was I? Oh yes, you know that Met Amy fanfiction that started this whole spiral to begin with? So Ruben is their kid. Metal Sonic and Amy cannot have a biological child either, because in this AU, Amy is a trans woman. This is true in my fanfiction, by the way, in case you're wondering. So Amy is a trans woman, and Metal Sonic is, well, a robot. And this is based on the theory that Metal Sonic is a roboticized version of Sonic from another timeline. And if you want my thoughts on that, I wrote an almost 25-chapter fanfiction about it. The last chapter comes out tomorrow, so you're not missing anything. If you want to know my exploration on that theory, I've explored it, believe me. I had 2 Eggmans in the same room for the last couple of chapters. Like, we've been there, bro. We've done that. But yeah, no. Ruben is their kid, okay? This is important. So here's the thing. I'm gonna start with the design for Ruben. So the theme that I was going for with the Met Amy kids is they all have like prosthetics of some kind. You're making me want to watch Sonic right now, and I hope you keep going. I will continue to go. Don't worry, bro. What was I saying? Yeah. So I was because here's the thing. Obviously, they can't have biological children, so they're also adopting like Sonic and Shadow did, but they're doing it a little differently. Because Shadow and Sonic just happened upon a baby that was randomly orphaned, and they were like, this is mine now. This is our daughter. We are hereby adopting her in the middle of nowhere. She's now ours. That's how they adopted her. With Metal and Amy, it was a lot different. It was like more of a planned decision, you know? It wasn't a surprise, oh, here's your baby kind of thing. Like, they decided they were gonna adopt a child. And they went and adopted a child like a normal person. They adopted 3 children. And, Amy is a very kind-hearted person. And I can imagine that she would, want to adopt the children that are, like, quote-unquote less wanted because of being physically disabled in some way. And, like, also, they have the technology. Tails is the one who made, Ruben's prosthetic leg, and, like, a lot of the prosthetics for the other kids. Like, they have the technology through Tails to help them, you know? So they adopt them, and then they're, like, part robots, like their dad, and that's just so cute. Like, that's just so wholesome and cute, you know? So yeah, they're all like this. Ruben's the only one I have nailed down a design for. I haven't really on the other ones. Onyx is an otter. They're like a dark gray, black colored otter. And they... I wasn't sure. I never settled. I think part of my problem is I never settled on, like, what their disability was. So that... I wanted... I forget exactly what I was researching for them, because it's been a little while since I made these guys. I forget exactly what I was researching for them, but it was like, I think something about, oh man, I can't remember. Like, their body was more fragile, and they had, like, they had more going on to just, like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I'm having a really hard time explaining it, so I'm gonna leave it at that. And Lilac I didn't even start making, like, but yeah, this is Ruben. Ruben was born like this. There was no tragic accident. They were born missing a leg. They were given up by their parents for some reason or another. And then Amy and Metal Sonic adopted them. They are the firstborn question mark. They're older than their 2 younger siblings. But yeah, they're red panda, if you can't tell. Because the Med Amy kids aren't just hedgehogs, okay? I get creative. Mari is the most, like, uncreative self-insert character I could have come up with. These other ones are creative, don't worry. Ruben is Metal Sonic and Amy's kid. The couple adopted Ruben after they were abandoned by their birth parents due to their missing left leg. Ruben is the oldest of Amy and Metal's kids. Overall, they're a very chill person who's always there to support their family and friends. Having a prosthetic leg makes ballet difficult, but Ruben doesn't let that stop them. Yeah, Ruben's a ballerina. Yeah, that's a gender-neutral term, right? The males are ballerinas too, right? Anyways. No, I can't tell! Yeah, I kind of already read you their relationship. This is kind of their, like, viewpoint on it. Mari and Ruben pretty much grew up together. Group up? Oh, I mistyped. It's supposed to be grew up. Ruben feels comfortable talking to Mari about anything or just sitting in complete silence together. When Ruben is upset, Mari's the first person they call. So, like I read, Ruben's more of, like, a chill person. So they're more of a, like, listen to you vent about their feelings and less of a vent about their own feelings, whereas Mari is a very vent about her own feelings kind of person. But, like, you know, sometimes you gotta vent about your own feelings. If Ruben's gonna do that, they're gonna do that with Mari. Because they're besties. And I put cousins in quotations because, like, it's just because, like, the Amy and Metal are Mari's, like, honorary aunt and uncle. Tails is also an honorary uncle. Like, there's a lot of honorary aunt and uncle getting thrown around. So there's a lot of honorary cousin getting thrown around. You're probably not going to see the fan kids dating each other in this one, unlike in my other one, because, there's a lot of honorary cousins getting thrown around. I'm okay. Love how your characters are so comfy. Oh, thank you. Um, and yeah, Ruben Rose slash Ruben the Red Panda. I mean, Ruben Rose because, you know, Amy Rose, but like they are a red panda. So, you know, whatever you want to call them. Siblings, WIP, lol. Yeah, no, I need to make their siblings. They, them, preference, video, are fine on the pronouns. Gender, they have no idea. Yeah, no, they don't know. What's my gender? Heck if I know. Uh, yeah. Prosthetic left leg made by Tails. Ba 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 ba. So, Ruben doesn't have any particular, like, quote unquote superpowers. Like, Mari just randomly gains telepathy. Like, just out of nowhere. Like, who knows where that came from? The freaking Ruben doesn't have anything like that. Taking inspiration from Amy, who doesn't have any superpowers. She's just strong and she has a big hammer. Uh, Ruben is just they're just athletic, bro. Like they're just really athletic because they're a ballerina. You know, they got moves. They got the moves. And who knew that being a ballerina might come in handy in combat? Because it does, for them at least. That's their thing, bro. They're just dancing on them fools. And we got a mood board. A pretty cool mood board we got going. The image in the bottom right doesn't really match that much, but I tried so hard to find something that was like prosthetic leg and ballerina combo, but it turns out that that's not a common aesthetic. You might even say it's a rare aesthetic, like that TikTok trend. I need to make one of those in Ruben's POV. That's just rare aesthetic. You're a ballerina, but you have a prosthetic leg or whatever. You're also the kid of Sonic and Metal Sonic and Amy. But yeah, we already looked at the full design, but there's the full design. Alright, the last one that I have a character hub for. Nikki the Mouse. Again, I don't know if I should rename her or not. She's way too similar to Nikki, like Sonic manga Nikki, and that I don't know if I want them to feel that connected or not. The name similarity was complete coincidence. I believe her full name is Nicole. I'm trying to remember, it's probably in here. Nicolina. It was not Nicole. I just wanted her to have like a name that sounded like really fancy or like not fitting her personality at all, and then have a nickname that fit her a lot more. That was kind of the vibe I was going for with her. So that's how she ended up as Nikki. But she's a mouse. You gave me the idea to make an OC who has a prosthetic, by the way. Yeah! Representation, bro! Anyways. Oh, gee, hello, stranger. I really like your hair. Your hair. Sorry, is that weird? Yes, it is. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now. There you go. That's Nikki. That's Nikki right there, bro. That's her. Oh yes, in this post I already showed you, but I'll show you again because it's just too cute. Nikki is a huge nerd. She's very socially awkward and has a habit of talking very quickly when she's nervous, which she almost always does. She's very obsessed with a show called Fairy Paramore, which I made up, by the way, which she will bring up in every conversation without fail. Nikki and Mari bonded immediately over their shared love of Fairy Paramore. After becoming friends, it became very clear that they were not just friends. Nikki is stupid in love with Mari and has absolutely no shame about it. As opposed to Mari's over here like, oh my gosh, do I like girls? Like, what's happening? And then Nikki's over here like, oh my god, I love her. Mari's over here like, I don't, I have being all insecure because, you know, she's, like I said, she's angsty. She's got an angst about everything. And then Nikki's just down bad, like, that's it, unashamedly. But yeah, her full name's Nicolina. Lesbian. She's a mouse. Energetic, awkward, nervous. Her fears are interesting. Dentists being on stage. Big cats. Big cats. Like Big the cat. Oh no, let's just hope that Nikki never meets Big the cat. She would be terrified. Fern, I have a question. What's some of your island lingos so you can, and on top of your head, I need ideas. Okay, here's some of my favorites. Toxic Yuri, Old Man Yowie, Simping, what's another one that I really like? Rage Baiting, uh, Anime Girl Body Pillow. I got a lot of weird things as lingo. Hold on, let me think. Some more lingo. You reminded me, I need to check on my island before the stream ends. Should probably need to do that soon. What's some more lingo I have? I'm trying to remember my favorite ones. I have Minecraft. I have... Oh yes, Gerard Way. Brosy Closy. There's some other... Ooh, committing arson. Shoplifting. There you go. That's a lot of random ones that came up at the top of my head. My island is being very... Oh, writing cringe fan fiction is another one. Writing cringe fan fiction. Shipping. Rare pairs. My theme, as I've been putting a lot of, like, internet lingo in there, because I think it's really funny, and just other random things. Mine are too innocent, I can't think of anything. Yeah, mine are, like, in comparison to the stuff that I see on TikTok, mine are really innocent. My lingo's very innocent, but it's not. It's not all that. I'm trying to think of what else I have that are funny. Kissing the homies goodnight. That's one of them. Just a lot of random funnies. Thank you. These are perfect. You're welcome. You're welcome. Most mine are innocent except for one. I try to keep mine like kind of innocent, but not like not like kid friendly. I wouldn't say my island's kid friendly. But it's not the heinous things I've seen on TikTok, bro. I've seen some heinous things, bro. I've seen some things that I don't really think should be put in the game, and some stuff that's really funny. But yeah, no. I just tend to rely on just funny internet jokes and what other else random thing I can think of, because, you know, why the heck not? Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah. I was saying that let's just hope that Nikki the mouse never meets Big the cat, because I think that she would just have a stroke, because apparently she's afraid specifically of big cats. We got a mood board. Notice the center image. Notice the center image. And then we have a full design. And she's so cute. She's so cutesy. She's just a little guy. I mean, I guess she's a little girl. Oh, that sounds different. Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow for air loading name. Oh, okay. Hi, what's up? Fern is a based author. Well, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, there you go. That's Nikki. And there you go. There's them all. All three of the ones I have on Character Hub. And that, my friends, is way more than you need to know about my Sonic Future AU. I'm just questioning what's happening. Oh, I was ranting about my Sonic fan kids and whatnot. Anyway, Excuse me. Sonic fan kids meaning, fan children. You have kids with Sonic? No, I don't have kids with Sonic. Shadow has a daughter with Sonic, and Amy and Metal have 3 kids. And Knuckles and Rouge are together. And I started one of their kids, but I never finished them. I don't know. You know, I earlier complained about, where's my head at? Oh yeah, how Emma and Luke were just gender bends of their parents, right? I'm my problem with Knuckles and Rouge is I'm tempted to make their kids like that also, because but like Knuckles and Rouge kids would be so funny because this just like they would eat so hard. Like there's no way they won't. There will all, however many of them I decide to make, they will all be eating. They will all be eating so hard, bro. Because like, you know, they got the mix of Rouge and all her fabulousness, you know, and then they got Knuckles in all of his awesomeness. Like they'd just be like, they'd be so cool. They'd be so cool. Less weird than what I was thinking. I mean, yeah. Hello, Rotten Cheesy Weezy. Welcome. People would die to find someone that talks about them the way you talk about your characters. Dude, I'd kill to have someone talk about me the way I talk about my characters. I'm gonna be honest. For anyone to have the level of obsession I do with myself, that would be so peak. Anyone have ideas for what prosthetic? I don't. I fear. You could just, I don't know, spin a wheel, pick a random limb. Don't do that. Or do that. It depends. I have 0 clues about the Sonicverse. All I know is it's a blue hedgehog that's fast. There's flying yellow family member, red fist guy, and some black version of him. I mean, you got a basic idea, yeah. I'm talking about fan content that I specifically made, so I can't expect you to know about it because I made it up. And me talking about it like I'm doing on this stream are the only ways that people would ever know what they're about, bro. That's fine, I'll do a generator. Alrighty, man. I just got home getting my nails done. That's so cool, man. I've never gone and got my nails done. I've only done them myself. And when I say done them myself, I mean I just put nail polish on it. Is it 18 plus content? No. I'm a Sonic characters are teenagers believer. I don't believe in making an SFW of them. I'm not gonna say anyone that does it is a horrible person and they should stop. I just that's my personal opinion is I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. I haven't tried to make it, but I wouldn't enjoy making it. I don't consume it. But like, you know, it's whatever. Plus, there's a lot of teenagers that would be fine making that. I'm an adult, and I see Sonic as someone younger than me. Here's the thing, though. This is the future AU. Sonic is an adult. Wait, let me look. How old is he? I wrote it down somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? No, this is the wrong channel. Where is it? It's not here. Where did I... Oh, it's in the other server, isn't it? Hold on. Let's see. I actually tried to make a server for Discord server for this AU, and it just did not take off. I gave up too fast. Let me see. Where is it? About? No, it's not here. Oh, here it is. Here, so I'm gonna explain the AU to me, okay? To me? I'm explaining the AU to you! Why would I explain it to myself? That doesn't make any sense. Leg or arm? I have no idea. I always do legs, so maybe arm. Just to be different. Be different and quirky. Don't be like me. My nails are really pretty. They're a purple with nice glittery shine gloss to it. Dude, that's so awesome. Purple is such a good color. Anyway, let me read you the AU description. I should have read this first. Pardon me. This AU takes place 20 to 25 years in the future. Sonic and Shadow are married and have an adopted daughter named Mari the Hedgehog. Mari is the main character of my fic. Don't ask me if you can read it. It's a heavy work in progress. I usually depict her as a teenager. She's a high school student who struggles with frequent Eggman kidnappings, trouble making friends, emerging telepathic abilities, her huge crush on her best friend Nikki. She loves roller skating, playing electric guitar, and gaming. Yeah, she likes roller skating. I can't imagine why she would like that. Side-eye Shadow. She likes electric guitar. Can't imagine why. Side-eyes both Sonic and Shadow on that one. Can't imagine why she likes games. Side-eyes Sonic. Anyways, years ago, Metal Sonic had an epiphany. He realized what he was and the harm he was doing to Sonic, another version of himself, and his friends, and turned against Eggman. This is what my fic is about. Okay, the fic that started this rant to begin with. My Who is Metal Sonic fanfiction that has over 50,000 words, apparently. He was all but destroyed, but Tails was able to repair him. Metal Sonic had a difficult battle with his mental health as he came to terms with everything. During that time, he grew close with Amy. They fell in love, got married, yada yada. Amy and Metal Sonic adopted 3 children. The oldest is Ruben the Red Panda, an MB ballerina with a prosthetic leg, Onyx the Otter, a tech-loving cyborg who's good buddies with Tails, and Lilac. I haven't given her a design yet, don't mind me. More stuff will be added later when I do more work on this AU. Sweat smile emoji. So there you go. Oh, a gay fanfiction? Fanfiction? Yeah, bro. What are you expecting from me? A straight fanfiction? Says the guy who's technically been writing a straight fanfiction for... It's not that straight. It can only be so straight when both of the characters are liking multiple genders and one of them's trans. And one of them's a robot! Which, if you argue... I feel like between being transgender and being... having become a robot, one of those is a bigger change. One of those is a bigger change. There's literally a scene in the fanfiction where Amy's talking to Rouge, and she's just like, but Rouge, I'm not a real girl, I'm trans. And Rouge is just like, dude, he's literally a robot. What do you mean? You think he cares? Like, he's nobody to talk. Really funny. Anyways. I've seen the chorus thing now, by the way, Fern. I was hoping you'd see it. I made it with you in mind, I'm sure you realize. I was this close to pinging you on the video, but I figured you'd see it naturally anyway, so it would have been pointless. It would be funnier to see how long it would take you to find it. It took you not that long. I don't know you, no clue what to expect. I'll tell you all there is to know about me. A, I'm me, and B, I'm also me, and C, I am a queer person myself, so obviously everything I make has to be queer. Duh. And neurodivergent. Because why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't they be? I can give all my characters ADHD if I want to. No one's gonna stop me. Oh man. Chorus fire emoji. Gotta love it. Dang it, now I have Careless Whisper stuck in my head again. Fern is pretty gay today. Happy. I'm pretty gay every day. Not happy though. Oh man. The flowers in my room are dying. Aw, that's no good. Uh, Why is my chat showing different, more messages on the chat box than on my multi-chat thing? I'm a little confused by that. Oh wait, the flowers in my room are dying too. Aww. That's oddly relevant to my life. Dude, I just got those. Literally Tuesday. On Tuesday, one of the moms randomly gave us all, like, a whole thing of flowers. And, like, a big, not that big, but in, like, a square glass vase. How am I supposed to drive that home safely in my car? I put it down on the floorboard of the passenger seat, and that thing slid around the whole drive. And the water poured out a little bit everywhere, but, like, it was fine. Could have been worse. It wasn't a long drive, so I wouldn't have done that if it was a long drive. But I was like, I really don't know what else to do with this, and I'm not that far from home anyway, so it'll probably be fine. Uh, but yeah, no, randomly give me flowers and a $20 Amazon gift card. I don't know why, but I appreciate it anyway. These parents, bro. These parents. They know how to make they know how to make me all like sometimes. I was like, I forget exactly what she wrote in the note. She wrote something like that her daughter had been saying my name at home, and so, like, she knew she was fond of me or whatever. It was something like that. And I just like, oh, I'm gonna die. That's too adorable. These parents that would be like, oh my gosh, you know, my kid really likes you. They talk about you all the time at home. I'm just like, oh, my heart, bro. You can't do that to me. Aww. Apparently one of them was singing my name or something. And I was, oh my god. Oh my god, man. Maybe it makes the hours of losing my marbles worth it, because man, do those kids drive me crazy sometimes. Toddlers, man, they're a different species. I mean, I know they're the same species, but they sure feel like a different species. They're just so... I'll tell you how you explain a toddler. So we all have impulsive thoughts. Not to be confused with intrusive thoughts. They're often confused. We all have impulsive thoughts, right? Sometimes, for example, I have this impulsive thought that's like reoccurring. Impulsive thought that when I see a large puddle of water, I think not one of two, because sometimes it's both. A, drink it. B, lay down in it face down on my face. Lay down in it and, like, I don't know, drown or something. Or C, both in that order. And I don't know why this occurs. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah. Here's the thing about toddlers you have to think about. If they have an impulsive thought, they do it. If they're looking and they're like, man, I really want to pull that girl's pigtail. I just want to yank it. They will do it. They will do it without fail. Like, they can't have that thought and then not do it. They have no self-restraint. They're just gonna do it. Like, that's just how they work. It's just that'll explain to you. That'll explain to you very well what toddlers are like, because the things they do, sometimes I just have to sit there and be like, why? But why, though? Toddlers are silly? They are. If there's anything that I've learned working with toddlers, it's that toddlers are my spirit animal. In my heart, I am somewhat a toddler. I will say, I am much more compliant than most toddlers. If you tell me to do something, I'll probably do it. If you tell a toddler to do something, they probably will not do it. I might do it begrudgingly, but I probably will do it. In fact, I enjoy being told what to do most of the time. I enjoy being told what to do because I don't know what to do. So if you tell me what to do, then I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to be like, "Oh, what should I do in this scenario?" You just tell me, "Hey, Fern, go clean the table." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll go clean the table. You got it." Like, I like being told what to do. It's nice. I wish people told me what to do more often. I don't know what that says about me. But it is a thing. Oh my god. Father, the soap calls out to me. What are you on about, bro? I'm subbing for fictional men while also having a boyfriend IRL. Dude, I cannot be in a relationship with anybody that would become uncomfortable if I was simping for fictional characters. That's just such a part of my life that, like, if you have a problem with that, we're simply not compatible. I'm not saying that people that would have a problem with that are, like, bad people. Like, I can understand why that might make you feel bad. I'm just saying, like, in terms of me, like, that we're just not gonna work out. It's just, it's central to me. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Like, I can't not do it. I can't just stop. Like, it's just how it works, okay? Newsflash, FernTheInkling says toddlers are animals. I mean, they are. We are also animals. Did y'all know that? Human beings are animals. Man, I need a soundboard. That was some lame applause. Huh. Well, he forgot how to draw hands. I don't know how to draw hands. When I draw hands, often enough, I trace my own hand. Like that picture I showed you of Mari. Hold on, let me pull it up again. This crap right here, I traced my hand for that. I took a picture of my hand in that position, and I traced it. And nobody can tell me that I can't do that, because I can. It's called working smarter and not harder. That's the great thing about digital art. You can just, like, trace your own hand. Like, no one's stopping you. I would do that, but this is traditional art. That's fair. Whenever I make art, I start traditional and then I move it to digital. Hold on, let me pull up this picture. I don't know if I can find it, actually. Yeah, no, I can't pull it up quickly. But, like, that drawing I showed you of Mari, it started as a traditional drawing. Probably I'm gonna say without the hand. The hand wasn't part of the drawing, it was just the rest. And then I took a picture of it, and then I traced it. And then I made the hand also. And then I did the coloring after I'd done the line art. I can't sketch digitally. I just can't. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about digital art that, like, turns off my ability to sketch. I cannot sketch digitally. I can sketch traditionally. But I don't know how to shade traditionally very well, especially with colors. With, like, just grayscale pencil, I can shade pretty well. I took, like, multiple art courses, and I'm confident enough to shade, like, traditionally with just a pencil. But, like, in terms of colors, I can't color very well traditionally. So, I make this sketch on my sketchbook. I take a picture of the sketch on my sketchbook. I trace the sketch to make my line art digitally. And then the rest is history, basically. Same like let me simp for my creepy stalker jester men. You get it, bro. You get it. You understand me. Although it's not creepy stalker jester men for me. Blah. I don't know why I can't sketch digitally. It's just like I need the feeling of the pencil on the paper, and I don't get that from my iPad and my Apple Pencil for some reason. Like I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But it's like specifically for sketching. After I get the sketch down, I can do everything else on my iPad just fine. In fact, I can do it on my iPad better. So, pretty much everything I draw, it starts as a traditional sketch and then it gets taken a picture of and then traced and colored in. And minimal shading, because I don't know how to shade. They say rendering saves lives. Well, I don't know how to render, so I just don't. I'm gonna die, I guess, if rendering saves lives. I wish I could send pics in here because I would totally show you one of my drawings I'm so proud of, and I don't have Discord because I'm not allowed to have it. Well, YouTube has this little known feature, and I say little known because I think it's kind of dumb, but it is a feature. I have a community tab or something, where you can post things on my thing, on my community, and in theory I'll see it. Um, it never pops up on my For You page much, but at least on my end, if you click my channel, there's like a community button, and then I can go see all the posts people made, and it's just my posts, and then like one time Snowflake Gotchwolf posted, and one time Raisefire Studios posted, and then it's just my posts again. Oh wow, it's Captain Barnacles. Speaking of simping, anyways. Dude. I remember, I forgot why I was, looking through my community posts, but I remember I was looking through them one time, and this is when I was still with my boyfriend, right? For context. I was looking through my community posts, and I saw this picture that me and him had taken of, like, both of our hands making a heart, you know? And I was like, I said something like, this is the best picture ever. The next community post I made was simping for Marina from Splatoon 2. And that's just, like, that's just how it is, okay? That's just how it do be being. I remember seeing that and just laughing because I was like, that's really funny, bro. Because I probably didn't realize when I posted it that it was like those posts were gonna be next to each other, but it's just really funny they ended up next to each other. I did a very bad hand, but it's gonna work. I'm swapping to digital. That's fair, man. That's fair. Drawings upside down? What? How did that happen? But yeah, I did that do be how it do be being. And I would enjoy I'm not a hypocrite, okay? I would enjoy my partner's fictional crushes as well, you know. It'd be even better if we shared one, you know. I'm just saying, like I'm you know, it don't gotta be a point of conflict. It can be a point of love and interest and all the other things, you know. But anyway, I'm single now, so who cares? Who cares, bro? I can ship myself with whoever I want to and nobody can tell me, hey, but what about me? Aren't I your boyfriend? No, you're not. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a partner of romantic genre. I do have a friend. That's just a friend. Friend. And I say just a friend, but I'd argue that that relationship was much more important than this guy that I just left behind. Because obviously it is. I left him behind for a reason, guys. Oh, man. The book was upside down? The book? I didn't know there was a book involved in this. You really lost me there. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I go pee. I'm gonna be right back. Nobody leave. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We'd hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. Now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay. Hi, I'm back. Hello, probably not. Excuse me, I burped at the exact wrong time. Hello, probably not Carrie. Welcome. How are you, man? My sketchbook? Oh, okay. That's the book. You see, I was thinking about that the whole time I was definitely thinking about that the whole time I was in the bathroom. Teehee. Man, I gotta do another karaoke stream one of these days. Obviously, when I'm not sick anymore, cause I think that I would die if I tried to do it. Karaoke stream right now, bro. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm a little sick. Oh no. Hey, Welky's back. Thank you. I'm good so far? That's good. That's awesome. Why is my finger peeling? You know what I'm gonna do, chat? We've been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. And it's time to check on our Tomodachi Life Island, okay? We're gonna live the dream a little bit. Because I don't want to I don't want to leave the Miis hanging. Can't leave them hanging. Yay! Heck yeah, bro. Can my Joy-Cons turn on, please? But don't worry, we can still just chatting while we're doing this. Although I'm probably gonna change the Twitch category. This is gonna be a new norm for the streams, okay? I've decided I'm gonna stop streaming freaking Tomodachi Life every time I stream, but I'm not also, because I'm going to have a Tomodachi Life section every time I stream, because that way we actually get some variety of content on here, but I still get to check on the Miis and make sure that they haven't exploded yet. Okay. Tomodachi Life, living the dream. Okay. I hope Carter breaks up with his boyfriend to get back with Forrest. Oh, husband. It's husband at this point, not boyfriend. They're married. It's a bit of a taller order, I just paid. That's not a breakup we're talking about. That's a divorce. Oh, no. I'm gonna be myself. I wish them a terrible divorce. Hopefully before they have kids and not after. I'm gonna die. Bam 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 bam. Simply not the song I was singing, but okay. Hold on, I gotta pull up chat on my iPad so I can multitask. So I can actually see chat while I'm streaming. I need to buy another monitor. I say that, I'm never gonna buy another monitor. We all know this, right? We've all acknowledged that it's not gonna happen. It's a piece of fiction. Fern's second monitor when? Fern's second monitor is going to come out when GTA 6 comes out. Okay? Just so y'all know. If I ever get another model before GTA 6, you guys... Whoa, I didn't mean to turn my volume on. Sorry about that. I opened Twitch and my volume was on. Okay, that jump scared me. And then I went to turn it down and I accidentally turned it up instead of turning it down. Don't you hate it when that happens? Dude, that would happen to me in the quiet section of the library sometimes. Like, I would literally turn on my phone, I would open YouTube, it would go to YouTube Shorts and play the sound, and I'd go to turn it off really fast, and then I'd turn it up. It's so embarrassing, bro. I hate that with every fiber of my being. Oh, yay! I got my cash, my donations. Alright, what are the Miis up to? How is the marriage going? How's married life, Fern? Okay. How is your relationship with your wife? She's in the shower. It's not gonna show us. Wait, will it show it? Hold on. If I do this. Okay, I'm still only in love. Oh, okay, she's out of the shower. Oh? It's this one.
What? Nothing.
I'm wondering what happens if you don't collect your money. I don't know. That's a good question. Interesting stuff. So yeah, they're still chilling out the relationship I left them at. Stella, what do you desire, Stella?
Huh?
I see you thinking.
I want to be friends with Camilla.
Great thinking.
What should we talk about?
Let's see here. Ooh, beatboxing. Ooh, Darth Vader. Yeah.
Got it. I'll go talk to her about Darth Vader.
I broke me and Miku up yesterday. Hee hee hee. Don't hee 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 that.
Good evening, Camilla.
Why'd you do that?
Do you feel like talking about Darth Vader? Sure, but I wonder. Quick. A test. Stella, how accurate is your Darth Vader impression? My Darth Vader impression?
You want to hear my Darth Vader impression?
I've never tried before, but I'm feeling brave. How's this? Heidi ho. Look at me. I'm Darth Vader.
That's my Darth Vader impression right there, bro.
Well, you sound just like
Wow,
him.
you sound just like Darth
For a
Vader,
sec there,
Stella. Good
I thought
job.
I was listening to the real person. You're so talented.
Because why not?
Stella,
I mean, I guess that's a
you-
reason.
you wanna be friends.
Yay, friendship. And you know what they say about friendship? I was trying to think of the beginning of the My Little Pony theme song, and instead I was a girl in the village doing alright. And that is not what I was trying to summon into my brain. Wait, what? How does the theme song go? It does not go,
Looks like my Darth
I am
Vader.
a girl in the village doing alright. That's Sophia the First, buddy. That's a different show. Oh, Luna fell asleep. What you dreaming about, wifey? Man, my nose is itchy. My Little Pony. Oh yeah, now I remember now. Why is it always with Miku? I think it was Carter, but I actually don't remember. Somebody had this exact one with Miku. Dude, when did I get a hit? Oh! That was good.
Oh.
It was just a dream. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't watched the news yet.
Oh. What's up?
What's up with you? I'm gonna feed you. A hard-boiled egg. For some reason.
Yum.
Nice, nice.
Gotta be honest, not a fan of gossip or secrets.
That's true. That's in character. Good job. You know who you are. Okay, I gotta watch the news.
This is Me News for May 9th, 2026.
Sorry, May 9th?
We've got something different for you today. Here with the cosmic weather is my colleague Forrest. Over to you, Forrest.
Howdy, space friends. Let's see how the weather's looking for you today. So, we've got clear conditions on the moon and a storm moving in on Mercury. Despite the clouds, the high for the day will be 800 degrees Fahrenheit. Be sure to hydrate.
800
On
degrees
Mars, we're
Fahrenheit?
looking at rain showers, which haven't happened in 1.7 billion years. Oh, I read that wrong. That's acid rain on Venus. Sorry, Martians. You can put the umbrellas away.
Oh.
Last but not least, the surface of the sun will remain a predictable 11,000 degrees, with no flares in the forecast until Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Great conditions for you sun surfers out there.
We asked residents for their reactions.
You're just now covering this story.
What am I supposed to do after hearing that? Thanks for watching. I'm Stella, and this has been the 5 o'clock news.
Thank you, Stella. I definitely needed to know what the weather was like on the other planets.
Welcome.
Wait, no, I wanna...
Thank you very much.
Alright, what we gotta wear and where? Now I gotta buy this in all the colors. Screw me! Dang it, and I'm buying the same color everything else. I bought that as a shirt, cause... Oh boy! Oh, that's cute. It's not default? I don't really like the colors on there. I'll buy it anyway. That might be useful. Eh, why not? Yes. Eh. 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 I kinda like that one. Okay. And what do we have at the Reno store this week?
Welcome.
Oh, the same weekly special
Please
as
come
Monday.
again.
It's the same week as last time I played this game. Me when I low-key forgot.
Welcome in.
Alright, what we got? Alright. Alright. Woo!
Thanks a bunch.
You're welcome.
Be sure to stop by again tomorrow.
Will do, man. I will not be playing this game tomorrow. I can almost guarantee that. They're noting that sparkly cake is on the secret menu. Okay, how are you two doing?
Hey. Oh. Hi.
About the same as ever, okay. Carter? Henry, your husband is having hiccups. They're agreeing that no one else gets simping. Forrest and bored and want some company? Hold on, Forrest, I'll help you in a second.
What's up with you? This is just, hick, my life, hick, now. Little of this, a skosh of that, and...
Skosh, I thought it was a scotch.
Oh, I'm starting to feel better. Please tell no one this happened to me. I don't mind one bit.
Yay. Dude, they're more in love than Fern and Luna are. That's just not fair. Why is Fern only in love with Luna? Why isn't Fern very in love? Why isn't Fern soulmates with Luna? Why is Luna soulmateness one-sided? I don't want them to get divorced.
Good evening.
If they get divorced, I'm gonna cry.
I want to be friends with Camilla.
Great thinking.
What should we talk about?
100% shoplifting.
Got it. I'll go talk to her about shoplifting.
Heck yeah, man.
Good evening, Camilla. Do you feel like talking about shoplifting? Sure, but tell me, Rin, how good are you at shoplifting? I don't want to brag or anything, but I don't think you'll find anyone on all of Fern's multiverse
Oh,
of
hi,
madness
Moon.
who's better at
I'm sorry.
shoplifting than me.
I don't know what happened to my YouTube chat, but I wasn't seeing your messages. Hi,
That's
welcome!
amazing.
Oh yes, I love
I really
shoplifting,
respect folks
right?
who are good at shoplifting. Wanna be friends?
I make all my friends by bonding over shoplifting.
Hi, Trade Loser!
Oh, why? You don't get to speak. Yay! Well, let's see, what should I give you? You're kind of a stands cutely. I'm gonna be honest, Rin, you're a stands cutely. You're a stands cutely, but unlike my other stands cutely, you're also a menace to society.
I feel like I got one step closer to my
Because
true
it's
self.
fun. Yes, but
Oh.
y'all are weird. Why do you enjoy making me drink water? Like that, literally I'm just drinking water. Like there's nothing
Hey,
exciting about
creator?
that.
Fern's multiverse of madness
not
doesn't
this
have
again.
enough greenery. Can we get some
Should
more
name Sonic
plants around
Sanic for
here?
funnies. No, but Sanic is its own thing. Well, you're just putting sand on the trees on the concrete. That's not how trees work, okay? Like, I appreciate
It
the
will
thought,
cost $30. Do we have the budget for that right now?
but that's simply not how it
Okay.
works.
I might bring it up again later.
You'll need to stop putting trees on the concrete if you want me to plant them. I'm just saying. What about Sunky from Cool the Thing? I don't know, man. I don't know what that means. I named Miku Miku. Where is Miku? See? Her name's Miku. 2 eyes. Okay, what are they cutscening about? Oh, they're watching TV. Sonic wants to watch green, but Tails wants to watch purple. Sonic wants to watch green, purple, green, purple, green, purple, green, purple. Chorus will live on. I don't know, man. I think Chorus is cooked. The Carter and Connery are more in love than Fern and Luna are. Like, that's hard to break up. Bam, 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 bam. Nuh-uh, if you believe in it, it will live on. Whatever you say, buddy. I'm not out here trying to argue. I'm just pointing it out. Just pointing out the truth, buddy. The truth is that they're cooked. Ah, no, the ants! Heck yeah, the ants. You gotta hate ants, bro. And love them, because they're kinda cute. I would love ants if they weren't ants. You have no proof of that. I mean, I guess I don't. It's just funny, because they never had crushes on each other. They literally got together because Raphael had a crush on Connery, which is canon. Connery and Raphael are canon. Raphael had a crush on Connery. He decided to confess to Connery. He confessed to Connery. Carter and Ren both barged in and were like, hey, I also love Connery. Neither of them actually did. They're giving each other cute compliments. Oh no, Tedda wants to marry Shadow? I forgot they were dating. I'm gonna be honest, I low-key forgot they were dating. And Connery picked Carter. And Carter was literally like, I didn't have feelings for Connery before, but when I saw someone else confessing to him, I just couldn't let it happen. Buddy!
Good evening. Ugh. I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside.
No, don't marry, it will be bad!
Help me clear my mind.
There you go, Rouge. Eggman, drop the bomb! I don't think Eggman's gonna drop a bomb on Teto.
I feel
Eggman
so
has a
much
crush
better
on
now.
Neuro. Nuru, sorry. Not Neuro. Eggman has a crush on Nuru, who has a crush on Teto, who's dating Shadow. We're having a lot of, like, interrelated Sonic and Vocaloid drama. It's probably because they live together, pretty much. This park is connecting them at the moment because their islands aren't big enough to stand alone. Unlike the beast that is, Fantastic Friends Island, and then we have, Aspen Hotel. Maybe we should make a Aspen Hotel character in this stream. Charlie's not getting along with me? Dude, that's so sad. Fern and Charlie are low-key the same person. Like, what do you mean they're not getting along?
I wanted Narthen.
Wait, what are you saying?
Ah, the sea.
It's so blue.
Yeah, I love the sea.
See, look at this crap.
Ah, Niru. Looking lovely as ever.
Oh!
Look out. I got you.
Are you okay?
Oh my god! Eggman! The man you are! Oh my god. But you see, she has a crush on, Teto. Where is Teto? Oh, I forgot I made Knuckles.
Ah, Teto.
See, look at that face.
Hi?
They're watching TV. Eggman trying to get a woman be like, no, exactly. That's so in character for him. Like, I can't even lie. Oh, what are they doing? They're raving about the unique unicorn scenes in this dancing game. Wait, Rin has a crush on Stella? I forgot about that. Dude, they're actually canon, by the way. Did he just say heated rivalry?
How about Raven of Liam?
Oh my gosh. Dude.
Makes sense.
What makes sense, Knuckles? Hey, look, a vending machine. Bam, 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 bam. Trying to think if I should do anything. I should probably... What are these two doing? They can't get over how nice it is to be friends with an epic, not the musical, person.
Chapel.
Okay. You're still bored and want company? Dude, what am I mad about? Should I give you company with Forrest?
I don't lie.
Carter would try again? Buddy, you're married. Wait, hold on.
Bleh.
What happens
Hello?
if I put these two together? Drama.
So, how have you been? Okay, I guess.
Wait, if they get married, how would they make kids? How would they do that?
Bleh.
Don't ask me. This game just lets you make kids, regardless of gender. We don't question
Hey,
knee reproduction.
creator. Sorry, I'm a little upset with Fern. Why did they have to say that?
Dude, why do you dislike me, Charlie? How dare you? I haven't had a child yet.
Hey, the other Fern.
Hi, other Fern. You can make a kid with a woman? Yes, I can. I can make a kid with a woman and a man, and
The
a
other
non-binary.
Fern. Don't be a stranger. All right.
Okay. Oh. I was just thinking of making them interact,
Angel.
and they did it on their own. They're having a pose off.
I maintain excellent eye contact.
Gotta love it, bro. Connery's not getting
My love
along
on
with
favor
Raphael.
tomorrow.
Dang, bro. This is not. What? Why are you chasing Sonic? You're not doing it very quickly. You want some company? Here. Talk to your brother. Oh, they're having a cutscene.
Nice to see you. I thought
It's a
I'd
fruit
share
stream.
this with you.
Oh, perfect
Oh, it's
timing.
raining outside.
I have something for you too.
Oh, it looks too expensive.
This game is weird.
I can't accept
I know, that's
that.
why I like it.
But I have something for you. A bunch were gifted to me, so
Oh, no,
You look so
I have
silly
too
and
many of
adorable.
these as it is.
No, Fern? Because you're
You'd
so
be doing
true.
me a favor by taking it.
nonsense.
This cutscene, bro. It's so funny. Me's besides Ren have started having it. At one point, Ren was the only one who had. Oh no, what happened in here? What happened? What just happened?
Hey, creator? Sorry, I'm a little upset with Sam. Why did she have to say that?
Oh, I'm sorry, Willow. Here, have a head pat. We all know head pats solve every problem. Dude, if only people were there to give me head pats when I was mildly annoyed at something. Life would be easier. She's a walk with tiny steps. Wait, look, bro.
I feel a bit more like
Sometimes
myself.
I just need a good head pat. Sometimes that's all you need. Okay, Sam, where'd you go? There you are.
Watch me go.
What is Knuckles doing back there, man?
I'm a little upset right now. I don't usually get mad like this, but my talk with Willow really upset me.
She says while dancing in place. You don't look that upset, Sam. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, Ren, why are you sad? What's happening?
Huh,
Who'd you have a fight
Sigh.
with?
how do you do? Stella and I were chatting, and, well, I guess it just made me a little sad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yippee! I bet the reason their relationships degrade when I'm not around is because I'm not there to give them head pats when they're sad. It's what I've been wanting to give them. Nonchalant. He's a nonchalant guy.
I feel like I got one step
See,
closer
even
to
he
my
knows
true
he's a
self.
nonchalant guy. Tails, who are you looking at? Me? Yeah, go talk to me. Tails is offering an open invitation to hang out and being pretty silly about it. Live Fern reaction. Aww.
You're so funny.
Look, it's the foxes bonding. They're bonding.
Fern accepted my invitation.
Yay. Me with me and Tails are besties.
I speak with a
Dang, we definitely gotta give this to Eggman. Yeah, how to play sword. Yippee!
Thanks. I'll check it out later. Salad Sandstorm. Dorothy.
What are you looking at? Oh, Ray. Yeah, let's talk to Ray.
Pardon me, could I have a moment?
Eggman, what are
My
you doing
name is
back
Knuckles.
Knuckles, was it? Okay. I'm Ray.
Pick up his bar.
Knuckles reluctantly talking about himself, while thinking he'd rather be
And
doing
that's it for
anything
you,
else.
that sepal pack.
Buddy, you're the one that wanted to talk to him. I don't know what to tell you. Moon, you okay over there, buddy? Tell you about starting a Sonic the Hedgehog fan club. Hate to tell you this, but it's already a thing. But I mean, I guess there can be too. Uh-oh. What's up with Forrest?
Well, Tram is a chambo, Blackie.
Rattle Lord of the Rings. Lonnie now Lucy. Oblap.
Oh, Forrest.
Better check the detergent. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, no. You just have to go and get yourself involved before Tram, man.
What's happening to me? Looking at Stella
You're gonna
has got
go
my
have
heart
to fight
racing
Red for her.
with what I'm feeling for Stella.
Just like you had to fight Red
Mila?
for Carter. Why are you and Red? Why do you and Red have the same taste?
I knew it.
Red and Forrest
Feelings
have the
like
same
this can't be
type.
anything but
Because they
love.
both had a crush
I'm
on
going to
Carter at
take
the
a
same
deep breath
time, and
and
now
ask
they both have
Stella
a crush
out.
on Stella. Guys, y'all need to find a new hobby. Oh my goodness.
The patient has an outbreak. I'm a sitting coffee too. But then again, Oblap,
They're making a
Minnesota
pact
West.
to support a streamer.
Elidra, and the Chinny Farmy.
I mean, you should be supporting streamers. Supporting streamers is very important. We're just little guys. Forrest, what? You're meant to like Carter. Isn't Stella in a relationship? No, actually. She has been chronically single this whole time. She had a crush on Conan that she literally just randomly lost feelings for recently. She just randomly lost feelings for him, just on a whim. And that's all the action she's had thus far. Rin recently got a crush on her, I think, and then now Forrest also has a crush on her.
Welcome. Please come again.
She should be more popular than she is. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm biased as the creator, but I think that she's probably the most attractive character that one of the most attractive characters that I have in the show, in general. But
Hey there.
that's just my personal opinion.
I want to try living with Stella.
I mean, you can try it. She's apparently
If
not
I
getting
lived with
along.
Stella, we'd be spending a lot of time together. What's something you think we'd enjoy doing every day if Stella and I lived together?
What are you both into? Let's see here. I'm thinking... Where is it? This is an old one. There it is, Toxicuri.
I think you're right. I'll go talk to her.
These silly guys, I know, right?
Can I have a word?
What's up, Beatrice?
Well, if the two of us lived together, what's something you think we'd enjoy doing every day? Let's say it together. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Toxicuri.
Cosplaying?
Oh. Yeah, I saw it coming, Beatrice.
Turns out we're not on the same page. I don't think living together is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. There you go, all's mended. All's right with the world. Unless Stella's still mad about it. No, she's not. Forrest, what are you blushing about? It's unclear. He's sitting alone. Yeah, who knows what they're doing? What are these two doing? We're talking about how an hourglass can be perfect for traumatizing OCs. Yeah, no kidding. Hi, Fern. There you go. Here, y'all haven't met yet? It's time to meet.
I don't think I've introduced myself yet, have I? They call me Camilla.
Camilla.
Camilla, was it? Okay. I'm Shadow.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Camilla sharing a story about a hard time she went through when she was younger.
That's live burn reaction on the start of burn.
Apparently has something to do with a live Fern reaction.
Hey,
Oh boy, what are they gathering about? Baggy? What are you exclaiming about?
Do you have
Do
a
you wanna
moment?
play something? Baggy? No.
I would just love it if there were an outdoor dining set right here.
They're gathering to share pics of a sparkly cake. Okay. Hi, Sonic.
I've got a fun idea. Wanna play pixel quiz?
Sure. Why not? Makes sense. I mean, yeah.
Here's your first pixelated item.
It's,
What do you think it is?
Nuts.
The answer is onion rings.
Wow, I'm really bad at this game.
Hey, you can't win them all.
I'm still laughing
But you
over
can get
Forrest
this as a
Nuts being an
consolation
item
prize.
in Utopia, by the way. I'm never gonna get over that. Especially the fact that he loves them. That doesn't help. Amy fell. Oh, Sonic! Since Sonato fell through, we have the next best thing. Mostly, and I say it's the next best thing, mostly because Metal Sonic and isn't on the island. And Shadow's already taken, and Blaze also
you
isn't on
alright?
the island.
Please help
There's
me.
a lot of Amy ships I like, and a lot of Sonic ships I like.
Okay, now hold still. Here we
I
go.
keep getting forced to upgrade because my Switch
what
touchscreen
does that mean?
keeps playing up, and with the price of repair, it'll be more with
Thank you.
What a relief. You're okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it just, that's how it be. Sometimes the repair is so expensive, you're just like, it ain't even worth repairing then.
Let's play Poke the Ferris wheel together.
What the heck is Poke the Ferris wheel? Poke the Ferris wheel with just the right amount of power to make the Mii's gondola stop at the bottom. I've never played this before.
Poke the Ferris wheel 2 times, and make my gondola stop at the very bottom.
Okay.
You can hold down the A button to put more power into your poke. Let's give this a try.
Okay.
Nice one.
Oh, dang it. I was very close.
Give it one last poke. Woo.
Oh, no! I was so close!
So close.
Well, that's my first time playing that one. Nearly 100 for a repair? Dang, bro.
Hey, you can't win them all.
That's not fun.
But you can get this as a consolation prize.
When I move out, I'm gonna have to buy a new Switch, because I can't take this one with me. Fern, it's time? Time for what? Why has nobody told me about this till right now? Ah! Could you have given me like 5 minutes, bro? My god. Well, glad we checked the island already, because it's time for me to go. I'm gonna see if there's anyone on Twitch that we can raid. Let's see here. Why is my nose so itchy? Back to Twitch. I'll probably get a Switch too, because why not? You know, if I'm buying a new Switch, I might as well get the cool one.
Food's ready.
Oh, okay. That has the worst timing ever. Ugh. Why? Why is everything happening at once? Okay, let's see, is anyone live? No, I don't think so. I don't think any of my friends are live. Okay, well guys, I gotta run. I'm double booked as is. Screw me and bye! Don't mind the delay, I low-key forgot to switch scenes.